You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
Welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon. Baseball in the afternoon is always a good thing. Brewers and the Mets, both teams vying for some postseason baseball action, and we're going to try to check them out here this afternoon for a little bit, at least, and see how they're going. So we're glad you found us. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Let me go get, I need to get a piece from last night. Molly, hey, Jesse. Jesse, did you get my text message about that? Hopefully you did, for what I was calling you about. Let me go and get this from, I could pull it from last night. Live replay of chat not available in that video. Okay, that's weird. I'll pull it from here. All right, let me see.
Feel like
You're in your car, Ninja.
It's going to come out of the weeds at any time. And by your local Ford stores, check out the full lineup of
Thank
trucks
you.
and SUVs at buyfordnow.com. Well, a little leery. The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Citi Field. Buy and match game tickets, unlock offers, access exclusive content, and much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today.
Chat replay not coming up here either.
I mean, is Bernie really a mass murderer in disguise? Let's go. We'll find out.
That's funny. Alex Miller, hello. Flame Legend, hello. They go to a commercial again, really?
Driving with America's most fuel-efficient full-line automaker.
That's crazy. We'll go over lineups and everything in just a minute.
Buy online.
There we go. There's a live chat.
Or visit your local Honda dealer today.
The chef's chicken sandwiches at Panera.
Kill that off.
Clean ingredients.
Let's see what we got coming up today. Looks like the Brewer or the Mets. Mets coming up first. Going to be the visitors. Nemo, Lindor, McNeil, Alonso, Vogelbach, Naquin, Escobar, Guillorme, and Nito is their tentative plan.
Sure you're doing that right? No.
Pretty sure that's what'll stand because that's what's been posted
Unlimited data,
for MLB.
5G for $29.99 a month per line when you get 2 or more lines. So no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no contracts. Just $29.99. It's simple. Just a coffee.
Decaf, half calf, cloud roasted.
I'll just do a water then.
Artisanal water, spring water, babbling brook.
One simple. Get unlimited data and nationwide 5G for $29.99. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a
Send
hike.
that message.
Because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way?
All right, now we're ready to
You
rock.
got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Afternoon baseball is always fun and unique. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Hit the button and like the video, and make sure when you're subscribed you've rung the bell, as we say. Rung that bell so you know when we're going to be live.
Cash in any amount, anytime.
What mic are we on? I need to bring up the broadcast mic. See if I can get that done without a problem today. Without this thing fighting me. Probably not. No, it doesn't want to recognize it. What's up, Patrick? Welcome in. Let me bring this up then. I gotta get Preston to rework some wires in here with me. That done this week.
So it's a tradition to Brewers games that Bernie Brewers goes down the slide every time a Brewer hits a home run. And every now and again, a sideline reporter from a visiting team decides to make a go of it, go down the slide. This was David Bissay of the Dodgers last month, and he went down the slide, and he broke 6 ribs in his arm. So we figured we would challenge the courage of Steve Gelbs to do the same and go up to Bernie's chalet and go down the slide and risk life and limb. And believe it or not, Steve has taken us up on the dare.
That must have happened before the game.
Oh, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, what was that? You're welcome. What was that? What are you talking about? That wasn't Bernie's actual slide. It said Bernie's chalet. I got up the curve.
All right, it is going to be Nimmo, Lindor, McNeil, Alonso, Vogelbach, Naquin, Escobar, Guillorme, and Nito today. What's up, rookie? Welcome in.
No.
Yeah, some wild games, absolutely.
But you didn't give me.
Welcome in Shady Lane.
We didn't give you the right directions. No, I found the slide.
I don't know. I'm watching it out of New York. Out of New York.
You guys are never happy. You are a man of great courage.
What's up, Archie? You better go.
Steve.
Archie.
That is really slithering out of it.
Archie.
Look at that. You look
Go.
terrified. I
Go.
was, but how about that?
Go.
The cool under pressure. I caught a hot dog. Catching the hot dog was probably the most challenging thing that you did.
Yeah, the Yankees are something, right?
Thanks, Steve.
Adrian Hauser's going to be the pitcher of record for Milwaukee to start. Wow, they're jumping right into it. They're not even playing around. Let's do this thing.
Play ball! Time to play the game! Woo!
All right, Nimmo up there takes another strike. 0-2. They're moving quickly.
Oh, and there's Adrian Hauser.
Hauser, 20 games this year, 6-9 record, 4.85 ERA. Ball upstairs, 1-2.
This is his second career start against the Metropolitans, and the only start prior was back.
I have no idea what the Cardinals did yesterday. Can look online, I guess, on ESPN and find out. Ball upstairs, 2-2.
Hauser spent 2 months on the injured list.
Nimmo's got 14 home runs, 56 driven in.
Henderson's coming back until his last start when he got beat up by the Yankees, 4 runs in 3 innings last Friday. 2-2 to Nimmo, and the fastball.
Ball outside, 3-2.
Sinker ball pitcher. He does not give up many home runs, but he has had a lot of control problems across his career, and the Mets, who are a very patient team anyway, will likely be patient with him today. 3-2 to the leadoff hitter, and Nimmo fights.
Check swing over to third. He ain't going to have a play on that. That's a base hit.
What a way to start. Right off the fist, a little inside-out trickler.
Inside-out single. That's the way we start the game.
And Nimmo has an infield hit to lead off the game. Here's your Geico Mets starting lineup. Hauser is
on the bench. They've got Gore, Canna, Vientos, Ruff, and McCann. They all bat right-handed. There's no lefties or no switch hitters on the bench.
And I gotta tell you, Gary, that wasn't an inside-out. That was a check swing base hit.
However you wish to phrase it, it worked out.
All right, it's going to bring up Lindor, your shortstop for the Mets. He's going to pitch inside for a ball. Lindor, 25 home runs, 99 RBIs.
It is a little bit of both.
Looking for number 100 on the RBI count.
A check inside-out swing.
It's like a Meritage red wine. It's a nice blend.
Hey, Matus Rosé. 1-0 to Lindor, and he takes the break.
Ball down low.
2-0. Lindor's grand slam last night gave him 99 runs batted in for the season. There's only one switch-hitting shortstop in history who's ever had more than 99 RBIs in a season, and that was Carlos Guillen, who drove in 102 for the Tigers in 2007. Lindor's tied for second on that list with Billy Rogel, who had 99 RBIs for the 1934.
Throw over to first. He's back easily.
Switch hitting shortstops. I mean, Jimmy Rollins never had that many RBIs. Jose Reyes never had that many RBIs. Lots of switch hitting shortstops who never drove in this many runs.
That was the Tiger team that lost the World Series to the Gas House.
34. Yeah, good call.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey, D-Man. Hello, Lila. Pops that foul. 2-1.
2-1. Lindor 4 for 8.
Both teams here battling for playoff activity.
7-game hitting streak going. Braves and Nationals got an early start today. They started at 12:20 Eastern, so that game's in the 6th inning now, with the Braves leading the Nats 2-1. Braves have won 5 straight and 10 straight at home after hanging on by their fingernails to beat the Nats 3-2 last night.
Well, Braves have done pretty much what the Mets have done. Continue to win.
There goes Nimmo.
Nimmo takes off strike right there.
And Nimmo, did he overslide? He got his hand back on the bag. And he's got a stolen base. So Nimmo, who was unleashed.
He's got a stolen base, but they're already saying challenge it, challenge it, challenge it.
After going
shortstop jumped up and looked over to the bench.
Adames is saying that he slid off the bag. We'll see right here. It's hard to see. Oh, boy. He kept the tag on him.
He did come off momentarily, and then he slapped his hand back on. The question is, did Adames have the tag on him?
He kept the glove on him.
Well, the glove came off a little bit, and so did the hand. The question is, were they simultaneous? The hand's on. Now the glove's not on him anymore as the hand comes off.
Are they going to review this?
And there's going to be no challenge by the Brewers.
No challenge by the Brewers on this one.
Timing was just perfect there
wow.
for Nimmo.
Jeez.
So after going 5 months without a steal, he's got 3
Gotcha,
now.
D-Man. Have a good day, buddy.
And the Mets have a runner in scoring position.
Well, I've got to believe with Brandon, Pete's got a stolen base. He's got 5.
Looks him back to third. He's back
Brandon,
easily.
And if you said, well, Pete can get 5, I can get 5.
McCann steals bases.
Yep.
Doesn't take great speed. He has great speed. Might be the fastest.
Oh, he's off the bag.
Yeah, but I don't think the tag was on him when he was off the bag, Keith. I think the tag came off him the same time the hand came off the bag.
Nah, popped it up. Dead center of the infield. Shortstop comes in.
Oh, that's the first out of the game.
Very nonchalant.
1 out.
Catching that pop-up. Goodness. And you're...
Around the infield, catcher is Caratini from Milwaukee. Third to first, Peterson, Adames, Wong, and Tellez. Wong at second base, 2-time Gold Glover. Outfield, Taylor, Mitchell, and Renfroe around the outfield.
Center field. It starts in center field. Renfroe back in the lineup.
There's Jeff McNeil hitting third in the order.
Jeff McNeil now batting, .317 of the year. 7 home runs, 58 driven in.
12 points behind Freeman.
It's
13. Freeman's at 330. McNeil at 317 coming into the day. Jeff took an 0 for last night. And he drives one
to right, but right at the right fielder. Renfroe makes the play. That's an out. 2 down.
Nimmo will stay at second. So McNeil hit it hard, but that's the second out. So it's left to Alonso.
Pete Alonso coming up. Runner on second, 2 down.
Homer in each of the first 2 games of this series. In each case, it gave the Mets the first 3 runs they scored.
Well, both. I'm sorry, Gary. Both were absolutely critical RBIs.
One on Monday put the Mets up 3-0. Yesterday,
Alonso hitting .267 on the year.
And he drove one onto the shelf in center field off the batter's eye to get them with a run.
Ball down low. 1-0.
The deal with a grand slam. Well, only David Wright and Mike Piazza have had more RBIs in a season than Alonso, who set his new career high last night.
Well, he's knocking at the door.
He's now driven in a run in 8 straight games, longest streak of his career. He pops one up on the right
Pops
side.
that up down the right field side.
Gives way to the catcher, Caratini.
That's going to be an out. End of the first. No score for the Mets. Brewers coming to bat for the first time today. 1 hit. Runner left on second. Stranded. This should be a solid game throughout the day, I would think. Both of these teams, playoff contenders, looking to continue to build their resume. And with the Braves playing already, what did Jesse say the score of the Braves game was? Said they're already playing. The Braves winning? That's a big factor. Big factor. Big factor as to the focus here for what they're trying to do. Oh, good Lord. I got a lot of emails over on this one. Good gravy. Delete that. That's a receipt. Delete that. And that's all stuff there. I got to get over to our mailbox. Apparently, we've got some stuff over there. Bunch of receipts in this mailbox I got to delete out or print out and be done with. And I got... You get alerts that your mailbox is blowing up. You know what it is. Braves leading the Nats 2-1 middle of the 6th. Okay. 2-1 middle of the 6th. Well, it'd be an interesting game nonetheless than that one all the way through. All right, let's see what we got for the lineups here. Yelich is going to be your DH. Yelich, Adames, Tellez, Renfroe, Wong, Peterson, Caratini, Taylor, and Mitchell on the bench. Navarez is your left-hander. Right-hander is Urias, Brusal over there on the bench.
The Toyota number.
Walker's going to be your starting pitcher. 26 starts this year, 12-4, 3.42 ERA.
Got the results. That's all that matters. I don't care how you get the outs. He's pitched more to contact this year, and he's been deadly in 11 daytime starts this year.
All right, Yelich stepping in. Let's see what he can get going.
5.3 earned run average.
He was wonderful in his last start against the Pirates, pitching into the 8th inning for the first time this year. Christian Yelich
pops up the first pitch. Out in the left field. McNeil's got it. That's an out. That's a quick one. That was a really fast out. One pitch, one out. Defensively for the Mets, Escobar, 2021 All-Star, Lindor, Guillorme, and Alonso around the infield. Lindor, two-time Gold Glover. Around the outfield, McNeil, Nimmo, and Naquin. McNeil, a two-time All-Star. Preston, come here for a sec.
Checking out the conditions. Roof is open for the 3rd straight day. It's cloudy right now. There was
you hit the cord on this.
It's expected to be cloudy most of the day. But Louis' future
pop the cord. We got to rewire all this back here so that this can get fixed. I'm going to need your help to do that.
Here's Willie Adames at his 5th career 4-hit game last night.
Maybe do that tomorrow.
And 2 singles, 2 doubles, drove in 2 runs.
And he hit the ball hard.
What's on?
All those 4 base hits were hit hard.
Held in check in the opening game
Didn't
of the
work.
series by Scherzer, but Adames has been hot for a month. The last 30
Turn it
games,
off.
he's hitting .320 with 27 RBIs.
Adames up there, 1-1 pitch.
He's knocking on the door for a 100 RBI season.
Strike right there. Turn it back on.
For a strike. Taiwan his last start, as he did in
If
his
it doesn't
prior
work,
one,
take
stayed
that out
away
again.
from the splitter
Give it a
more than
second.
usual.
Make sure it's
There's a lot
pushed
of
all the way in.
curveballs
Yes.
that last start against the Pirates.
Well, he had a good one. Had a good feel for it.
It's not recognizing it. Foul Zaminoff, 2-2.
Start against the Pirates, Walker was just brilliant. He retired the first 11. Then he gave up an unearned run. And he had only given up that unearned run over 7. They let him go out for the 8th, which he had not done this year, and he gave up the 2
Try and
unearned
plug in
on
the other ones, put
Cruz
them right
that
back in.
ended
The
his
same
day.
thing.
Check swing,
Oh,
and
check
he
swing.
did not.
That should have been strike 3. That was right in the box. Didn't get the
Right out
call.
of the chute, Walker is looking sharp. And I've noticed, Gary, that Met pitchers have been working the fastball on the outside corner to right-hand hitters, or right-handers, obviously. And that is a little bit of, I think, DeGrom and Scherzer.
Nope, can't get it to come up.
Love that knee-high outside corner pitch is fastball.
3 count,
With a
3 ball,
little
2
zip on
strike
it.
count. All right.
It's a deadly pitch.
I don't know what to do about it.
Interesting against the Brewers, who are a fastball hitting team,
Hey, Paul Engel, welcome in.
and a team that does not chase, throws a lot of walks, hits a lot of home runs. And Adames not chasing. And Walker, who had not walked the batter in 16 in the 3rd innings, walks the second hitter he faces.
We got a walk right there.
Not as aggressive out of the strike zone as, say, the
I'm
Pirates.
irritated that I can't get this microphone to
Pirates
come
were
up.
from a different galaxy.
Dave's killer stat. And starters ERA, second only to the Dodgers. Only up and down this
All right, runner on
rotation,
first, 1 out here, bottom of 1.
Not just the 5 primary guys, but even the fill-in guys, McGill, Peterson, and Williams.
Everybody in that staff has contributed. It's a solid starting 5. And
Strike
the
right there to
three
tell
tend
us.
to-
32 home runs for Rowdy, 85 driven in.
The 3 guys in the back
The three guys who aren't DeGrom and Scherzer.
He's 1 for 9 in the series here.
They
Got a
get
big bum
overshadowed.
fly home run with 2
They are
RBIs.
formidable.
Routed Tellez at a 2-run homer in the first game of the series. Has only hit in 9 at-bats. And he strokes one
Fouls that one off. 0-2.
Tellez 32 home runs this year. That's 7th in the National League. Somehow, this is the first time Taijuan Walker has ever faced Milwaukee. There are a few guys in this order he has faced before, but his first start against the Brewers. Only 2 teams he's never faced are Arizona and Seattle, the 2 teams he pitched for.
Ball down low.
It's 1-2.
Well, you definitely want to put the shift on Tellez. He's a power hitter, 32 home runs.
Adames at first, 7 steals this year. He's got to be careful against Walker's pickoff move. And Tellez
Pops this up. Straight up center field. Short center. Shortstop out. Called off by the left fielder. McNeil will take it. That's an out.
Well done.
2 down.
He was in the air a long time, and Nimmo didn't get a good break on it, but McNeil was there to clean it up.
It's a tough sky. Gary mentioned it was overcast. Well, it's kind of the white puffy clouds out there, and that ball will blend in.
And I think some Mets are going to need some sunglasses.
It's very glary.
Well, Nimmo, we mentioned he did not move well with that ball. He's holding his quad.
Nimmo's holding his quad. Uh-oh.
And that ball went up in the air, and you figured it was going to be Nimmo's ball, but he never got close to it. And Joe Golia, the athletic trainer, is out. And the last thing the Mets need right now, with 2 weeks to go in the season, is any kind of injury to one of their starting players, but clearly Nimmo is dealing with something in that left leg.
Either he's
coming
going to come
out
out.
again.
Of course he is. It's either a, well, I shouldn't say.
I mean, he's grabbing his quad.
Watch him here coming in. It's on the. Oh, he pulled up early there. That's why he didn't get there.
Yep. Well, that is certainly a reason to take pause.
That's those day games after a night game. Those quick turnarounds. You know, and these players prepare.
Well, that stinks.
I know when I played in St. Louis, Whitey Herzog always told us that we will always take BP and infield on a day game after a night game because we're more inclined not to come out and do our warm-ups and more chances to get hurt. But in today's game, these guys come and they get ready to play.
Marcana asking McNeil, do I need sunglasses? Do you need sunglasses? Marcana's going into center, it looks like. They could have moved Naquin to center and moved the outfield around, but they're going to go with Canna in center.
All right, Canna's going to center to replace Nimmo.
So we'll keep our ears out and try and find out what.
Hey, Neil. Greg and John, hello. Good to see you guys.
But it was clear that he was grabbing his quad as the trainer came out to have a look at him. So Cannon takes over in center. Hunter Renfroe, the batter, with Adames at first and 2 out. Renfroe didn't play last night. He was 0 for 4 in the opening game of the series. 25 home runs on the year for the big slugger.
Renfroe in there hitting 248 on the year, 25 home runs, 63 driven in.
Never easy. It's always something.
Right-handed hitter for the right fielder, facing the right-handed dealing Walker. Walker at the set, 2 outs in the inning.
I mean, there is a certain
throw to first, almost got him.
There's a
Close.
certain irony in this, right? Nimmo for 5 months wasn't stealing bases in part because he was trying to keep himself healthy. He steals a base in the top of the first inning, and now he comes out with a leg problem in the bottom of the first. Are they related? Who knows?
I would say.
Pitch comes in, little upstairs. That's a ball.
I mean, there's no way of knowing. All I'm saying is that it has been Nimmo's mantra this year to try to stay on the field at all costs, even if that means not being as aggressive on the bases as he could have been. And now, after a stolen base, he has come out of the game.
1-0 pitch. Ball inside, 2-0. Yeah, that would be a tough loss for the Mets if Nimmo's out for a long time.
3 in the last last 11 games after none in the first 131 games that he played.
Correct. He was
2-0
for
pitch
quite a long
coming
time.
to Renfroe.
Walker behind 2-0 on Renfroe.
Curveball, strike. Gets it on the corner.
Walker's always very poised on the mound. Good mound presence.
Dom is still a very short lead at first. Walker's got 5 pickoffs this year.
Yeah, the Braves series will be a big one for you.
Really
for sure. Yeah, like you said, you got to win this one, though, too. I mean, Milwaukee's fighting for a playoff spot.
With more pickoffs this year, that's Robbie Ray, and he's a left-hander in Seattle. He has 6.
Renfroe hits one to right, fly ball at the track. Caught, and that'll end the first. Naquin catches that, ends the inning.
Nimmo leaves because of injury. No score after 1.
Lose Nimmo to injury here in the 1, but no score at the end of 1. Glad you guys are here today. Hope you're having a good time wherever you're at. Afternoon baseball on the call today. I'm going to go and share this out myself again. The more we share, the more we like, all those kind of things, the more it helps the stream. It's just that simple.
Do you remember the first time you saw?
I appreciate everybody who reshares it for us. We are grateful.
See, not so bad. Genetic power has not been unleashed.
Hopefully we'll get some new friends in here today for the first time, checking out how we do baseball, seeing if they want to hang out more for the future. We're an interactive channel where we are free to participate here on the channel.
Where are we going? To infinity and beyond. This is pretty cool.
Gear up and hang on tight. Boom. For the adventure of a lifetime.
Josh, you're inhibiting my visual. Oh, sorry. Is this better? Negative.
Your family will love Lightyear.
I have not seen Lightyear yet.
That was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
Pixar's Lightyear.
That'll be the next thing I have to watch on Disney Plus, I guess.
Attention, this is an official manufacturer announcement. Sandstone Hyundai on Route 1 in Woodbridge has received an additional 150
That'll be what I gotta do, I guess.
vehicles as part of the Sandstone Hyundai special allocation.
Top of the second coming up, everybody.
Brand new Hyundai
See if we can get some hits going in this game.
for you to drive today. And with shipments arriving daily, if you're even considering a new affordable vehicle, visit Sandstone.
Yeah, well, he didn't do anything in the first at bat. He swung at the first pitch, Neil, and popped it up. Vogelbach, big fella coming in. You got 2 of the biggest guys in baseball playing against each other today in Vogelbach and your big fella over there in Milwaukee. You like that movie? Steve said he liked it too. I haven't seen it yet. Vogelbach takes a strike.
Takes a strike from Hauser. Vogelbach applied his trade here in Milwaukee each of the last 2 seasons. Nice hand when he was introduced for the first game of the series.
Curveball up there. No, he didn't get it. Wow, looked like a good pitch. Didn't get the call.
Game of the series, he got an RBI double.
1-1.
Left center field gap, opposite field, which is impressive. He's the kind of likes to pull.
Him and Rowdy Tellez, 2 big fellas.
2-1. Adrian Hauser, 29 years old, started out in the Houston organization, 2nd-round pick out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And the Mets are responsible for him being a Brewer. That's it, sharp.
Line drive rip, base hit through the shift.
3 on the right side, and Vogelbach was able to split him. And he's got the Mets second.
One on there with nobody out here in the second.
Well, if you're going to beat the shift, you got to hit it hard if it's on the ground. And he certainly did.
Hello, Angela Minto. Welcome in.
So the Mets on the leadoff base runner for the 2nd straight inning. And Tyler Naquin will step in. Naquin's got uncanny numbers against Hauser. 6 hits in 9 career at-bats, including a home run. mentioned that Hauser is vulnerable to left-hand hitters.
Naquin up there, left-hander, ready to go.
Especially vulnerable.
Hauser at the set, kicks and deals. Ball outside.
The Astros organization, and remember in 2015, the Mets thought.
Yeah, I mean he's done a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
From Milwaukee, and that was when Wilmer Flores was moved to Tiers. And
I know you guys are looking for bigger, better players, but got to take what's available, I guess, right?
And that was the deal that brought in Josh Hader and Adrian Hauser. That's all.
Ground ball softly tapped over to third. Only place to go is second to get the out.
Good awareness by Peterson. Even with that ball hit so slowly, he knew he had a chance to get Vogel back, and he did. I mean, with anybody else running, you're just going to automatically go to first with that ball.
Correct.
One out.
Is that a 5.6 or a 5.4, Gary? I think it's a 5.6.
5.6, yeah.
Yeah, Adames is covering.
So Naquin replaces Vogel back at first with one out. And now Eduardo Escobar, another former Brewer. Escobar 2 for 6 in this series.
Escobar up there from the left-hand side as well. Hauser looks in, deals. Ball down low.
He takes a slider low and in for ball one. We're in the 7th now in Atlanta. Braves 2, Nationals 1. Braves trying to sweep that series. Then they go to Philadelphia to start a series tomorrow. 4 games, Phillies and Braves, starting tomorrow night.
Ball down low, 2-0.
Tomorrow off, and they start a series in Oakland on Friday night. And that should be, although the Mets have not announced their starters, Friday night should be Chris Bassett's return to Oakland. Ian Marcano will be returning from whence they came, and Bassett should be starting the first game of that series, unless the Mets change things up. 2-0 to Escobar.
Over to first.
The A's are 40 games under 500, but they've been giving the Mariners fits the last couple of days.
And the Mets are 40 games over. That is just outstanding.
First time since the end of the 88 season that the Mets have been 40 games over 500.
At the set, Hauser looks in.
Escobar up in the count, 2-0. And he
fouls that one off, 2-1. Guillorme on deck for the Mets.
Hauser's occasionally been vulnerable to the steal. He's given up 6 and 8 tries this year. Gave up 19 last year.
2-1, outside strike. Go to corner. 2-2.
Well, the 86 team is the only team that has won more than 100 games for the Mets, and the Mets have every opportunity to move into second place on that list this year. 6 more wins in their last 12 games.
Boy, that 85 season and 98 wins, that just sticks in my craw.
Well, if they had the wild card, we would have...
Who is that? Hernandez calling the game with him, probably?
Wild card in the 80s. We would have been in from 84...
Hernandez sounds like Joe Garagiola.
We would have been in the postseason.
89? Probably too, right?
Well, 89, I think the Padres edged us out. A long time ago. But then again, we would have had something...
That's not bad. I mean, Neil... He sounds like Garagiola, though.
2-2 coming. And Escobar
fly ball center field. Got a little bit on it. At the center field track. Going to make the play. That's an out.
That's the second out.
2 outs here.
So Escobar retired 2 ways. So Hauser in each of the first 2 innings has given up a leadoff hit. He was able to work around into the first inning. And now he's got a chance to do the same.
All right, it's going to bring up the bearded one, Guillorme. 279 of the year, 2 home runs, 14 driven in.
Guillorme, after a hot start coming off the injured list, hitless in his last 8 at-bats.
Washington just took the lead over Atlanta 3-2.
Just got a 2-run homer from Joey Meneses in the top of the 7th.
See, I'm reporting that quicker than they are.
Leads Atlanta 3-2. 30-year-old rookie Meneses.
First pitch, swinging Guillorme, drives it to center. Deepest part of the park. He'll make the catch at the wall. That's the end of the inning. Middle of the second. No score here. Bottom of 2 coming up. Brewers coming to hit. Looks like it's going to be Wong, Peterson, and Caratini. We'll be right back here in just a moment here. Let me bring this up here where I need. Boom. We'll be right back here in just a second. If you're looking for real estate in Central Florida or anywhere around the world, it's time to reach out to Compass's new featured agent. It's Christina Whitman, delivering a modern real estate experience from coast to coast. Christina Whitman and Compass will deliver you your brand new home. The magic in Central Florida, you want to find it. It's with Christina Whitman, Compass, and the #1 brokerage in the USA.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
Join me for Galaxy Spaceport and a bunch of roller coaster from Disney Extra News to Disney Cafe Chat on Saturday nights, and my new show, NASCAR. So come join the Galactic's fun.
All right, direct links to Christina, to Sean, and to Dave are right there in the chat.
Research shows that people remember ads with young people.
Waiting on the bottom of the second to come up here. Turn that off in the background for a second. Nobody wants to listen to all that mess. So we're glad you're here. Thank you for coming in today. We're working on getting to 100 likes, as close to it as we can. And earning your faith if you're brand new or a veteran that has not subscribed to the channel or YouTube has removed you for some odd ridiculous reason. Hit that subscribe today. We're working hard to get up to our next goal accomplishment as it comes out.
There's so much happening for Aaron Judge right now. One of the best and most dominant offensive seasons anybody's ever had. Leading the
batting .316, 60 home runs, 128 RBIs.
Leading in all the Triple Crown categories, and one away from tying Roger Maris's American League home run record.
The Judge is amazing right now.
Pops
up. Long pops it up to third on the first pitch. This will be a short game. We keep getting a lot of first pitch outs.
Second straight inning that Walker's gotten the first out on one pitch. Last to win the Triple Crown was Miguel Cabrera in 2013. Last Yankee, in fact, the only Yankee to do it was Mickey Mantle in 1956.
56, Mickey Mantle.
And it looked for a while like the National League might have a Triple Crown contender, and there hasn't been a Triple Crown in the National League since 1937, but Paul Goldschmidt has fallen off the pace.
And that would have been Joe Ducky Medwick.
All right, Jace Peterson coming up there, third baseman for the Brewers. 8 home runs, 34 driven in, takes a ball down low.
Peterson's played about half time this year. Hitting .250 for the season with 8 home runs. And he takes a strike 1-1. How about Joey Meneses? Huh. I mean, what a story he's writing. They trade away Soto and Bell, which gives Meneses, a 30-year-old rookie who kicked around in the minors forever, a chance to play. That's line to Guillorme, who short hops it.
One hop play for Guillorme. Nice job.
Soft hands, and he throws out Peterson 2 out.
Well, he also covered it with his body, too, that in-between hop.
But
nice play by Guillorme.
It's on nobody's radar. Playing for a team that's completely out of it. And he's showing everybody that he can play at this level. It's a great story.
It is a great story.
All right, that's going to bring up Caratini. Victor Caratini, 198 he's hitting on the year. 0 for 3 in the series. What's up, Marky Doo?
In spring training with a job.
Started the day with an OPS over 900.
Curveball in there for a strike.
Home run today was his 10th. 25 RBIs in 43 games. And the irony, of course, is that Juan Soto's gone to San Diego.
Fly ball to left. Nice running catch. McNeil on the run. That was beautiful. Jeff Rapp, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Good to see you.
He's amazing. He is. Too.
No score after 2. That was a fast inning. We've had some slow innings during the year, and we had some quick ones. That was a really quick inning. Welcome to everybody hanging out with us today. A little bit of afternoon baseball as the playoffs are looming. October 7th time frame. They're going to be taking off. JC Skipper Brian, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for joining today. Got a little afternoon call here on the channel. And just trying to stay up with all my text messages and everything. Definitely looking forward to tomorrow. We got doubleheader, basically. We got football at 7 to talk about and go over. We got the game tomorrow night. Friday brings me baseball with the Orioles, brings me Disney content at late. Saturday, we're going to do football and baseball. Sunday, NFL. A lot going on. I'm sitting here just hanging out right now. I turned down some of these commercials because these guys don't give me a penny. And definitely could... definitely like the pennies because they help to cover the channel. But some of these people... I literally had somebody send me a message the other day. Hey, I went and bought windows because of that window company you have advertising on your channel. I'm like, I sent a reply back, like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, I told this window company I heard about them on your channel. Well, it turns out it was just something that was playing in the background on a commercial on the TV while we were like this. I'm like, oh, well, that's great. Glad I could help.
Come out of the game in the bottom of the first inning.
All right, here we go. Top of 3.
This was the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the first. Yelich hitting this pop up to shallow left, and watch Nimmo as he's limping pretty badly.
You can see right there. Now watch him go down with his hands on both knees. He's definitely was hurt at that point.
Yeah. So, you know, we went back and looked at the tape and didn't see anything on either the infield hit or the stolen base, but it's...
All right, top of the second here, it's Nito, your catcher, to lead it off. Nito, Canna, and Lindor do up.
Tomas Nito leads off, and then Canna, who replaced Nimmo.
Yeah, that's what they thought. They thought they were telling me, hey, you helped me buy these. I told them about you. I'm like, a lot of good that did. They're like, who the hell's that? I'm sure.
12 for 26 during that 7-game hitting streak. This is as good a stretch as Tomas has had.
Ground ball foul.
The sinker by Hauser is 1-2.
Preston, come here, please. Thank you for going out and doing that. What are you working on now, buddy? Isn't that the one that goes in with the outdoor stuff?
Yeah, I found it out yesterday.
What are you going to do with that?
Correction to something we just said.
Yeah, when are you going to do that? Ball inside.
Mickey 56 was the only
Okay, get the trash off the table. Don't forget to do that.
1934. Sorry, our apologies.
Practice got moved to 5:30.
Greatest first baseman of all time.
Where's practice at?
Is that true?
Ground ball tapped over to short, up clean. Adames bobbles it. Quick throw, just gets it.
Still throws on Nito.
What's your reason? You need me to go there? You need me to cancel my stuff?
We'll discuss that further.
No, do you want me to? I mean, you need me to call
I'm going
people?
to send it down to Steve because I'm being told that he has something important to say. So
How about if I cancel for next week then?
I would
We'll
vote for
do
Keith,
that.
personally.
What are they working on tonight?
But guys, seriously, I've been sitting here and I feel awful about the miscommunication earlier. I really thought
They did extend the
that I
time?
was doing what you wanted me to do, going down Bernie's slide. So I'm going to make it up to you if that's okay. If you trust me, just give me a mulligan.
It's still an hour and a half left.
And Keith, greatest first baseman of all time.
Ball down low to Canna. Canna came in for the injured Nimmo here in the first inning.
Some calls. It's going to happen.
Oh,
Look at that.
wow.
That's pretty cool.
You're going to run?
I'm going to run.
Do you know which sausage you're going to be portraying?
I have put in a request to be the Polish sausage. My grandfather was from
Oh, he got hit!
Are you kidding me?
Canna comes into the game late and he still gets
Got
it by
doinked.
pitch.
Jeez, that is
incredible. That's 23 now for Canna and 104 for the Mets. One shy of the record, and Buck is left shaking his head.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sausage.
Hang my thing back up. They're going to come and deliver oil tomorrow, I believe.
Steve, right in the soft spot. You there?
We got to get that
Down
piece
here.
on the door at some point, too.
So your grandfather was Polish, you said?
Grandfather was Polish, so I requested the Polish sausage.
I thought you were going to go for
Oreos, you better offer them to everybody here.
In row 17 on the chart.
I love the fact that they have the hot dog, the characters there that do the running.
We're very excited.
I would love
about
to
it.
see them do that with the hot dogs down there.
I'm glad.
What's up, Mr. Fulton? Welcome in.
Wanted to put a microphone on me, and I was told that that's quite literally too close to how the sausage gets made. So you will only see the Polish sausage and my khaki pants and black sneakers sticking out of the bottom.
Now, let me ask you a question.
When are you doing that?
Are you in it to win it?
I'm in it to not
Yeah.
fall on my face or pull a hamstring.
I mean, we've been told that those costumes are very top-heavy. As Lindor swings and misses 1-1, and that it's hard to stay upright. But if you are in it to win it, I do have a tip for you.
Put this stuff on the grinder.
If you want to
Put this in
win,
the trash can.
you have to start on the inside.
Dad Dave, 710, what's up, buddy?
You got to start
Thank
closer
you.
to the field.
Appreciate
That's
you,
where
Dad
the
Dave.
winner always comes from.
All right, that's good to know.
Okay?
I'll make my
So
way inside.
maneuver your way, even if you have to get into fair territory.
I'll throw some elbows. That's
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm looking forward
I
to
love
that.
Dad Dave's avatar.
And, you know,
Ball
to-
inside,
just
2
so
and
we
1.
can clarify and make sure that we're on the right page, since, you know, you went down the kitty slide before. I know that some days they have the miniature sausages running in the race. You're not being a miniature sausage. You're being a full-sized adult sausage.
2 balls, 1 strike here. Runner on first, 1 away.
I'm going to make it up to you guys, right? I really thought I was doing what you wanted.
Okay. 2-1 to Lindor, and he shoots one.
Fouls that one off. 2 and 2. Make sure you guys are hanging out with us Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern time, as we do our NFL picks for the entire weekend. Inside the Huddle, NFL picks every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Is it because he's taking his time to get in the box?
And yeah, hello. Welcome in.
Some, not saying all, but
2 balls, 2 strikes. Lindor waiting on the pitch from Hauser over to first.
where they're
Canna's
getting
back
like
easily.
in the box. I'm wondering.
Well, the test will be next year when he can't linger and has to get in the box.
Right.
If he doesn't get hit, then you'll know that maybe that theory was correct. Lindor popped up to short his first time up.
Good cut.
Fouls that one straight back.
So McNeil on deck. Hauser has spent most of the early portion of this game pitching out of the stretch. That's a leadoff base runner each of the first 2 innings. A one-out base runner here in the third. And Lindor flicks one foul. RBIs, 92 runs scored for Lindor. He's got a shot at 100. It's always indicative of a healthy season.
13 games left.
Or 12.
The 12.
2 balls, 2 strikes again to Lindor.
12, the number on his back. 12. 12.
Where did I get
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
You
12.
know the count. I love to count.
7th pitch of the at bat coming to Lindor. And he drives one.
Drives one and rips it to right. That's an out. Line drive.
The second hard line drive to Renfroe. McNeil hit one in the first inning, and now Lindor scorches one into an out, 2 away.
Very
Big Mac, what's up, buddy? How are you?
out right there. That was right down the
Good to
pipe.
see
I
you.
can see why Hauser has trouble.
2 outs here in the inning. Renfroe made a nice
Getting
play on it.
300 against him during the course of the season. He has to have that sinker. If he doesn't get that sinker and throws a straight one, it's eyes light up.
Hauser had an outstanding year last year. He made 26 starts for the Brewers, worked to a 3.22 ERA for the season.
Yes.
The second half especially was strong, but this year's been a little bit different. And injury definitely intervened. He was out for a couple of months dealing with elbow tightness.
But last year, in his 26 starts, the Brewers were 18-8.
The Brewers have just fallen off that much with their starting pitching the second half of the year. It's been such a strength for them the last few seasons, and that might be the thing that keeps them out of the postseason.
Fly ball down the left field line, playable, and that's an out. Middle of the third, that quickly. We still got no score here in Milwaukee. Crazy.
I'm an optimist. I just keep going. You just never give up, and you just say, okay, it's my turn. I give everything I got.
Everyone loves an underdog story. You know why? Because it fills you with hope, makes you believe, right?
Good for you, and yeah, but don't come in talking about that in people's chats. That's self-promotion. Good for you. Good luck with everything, man. Good luck.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Good luck, good luck.
$5 to win $200 if your team wins. Action
The
so
key
good,
is keep
why bet
putting up videos.
everywhere else?
Yes, Andor video starts tonight, I believe. Now streaming on YouTube. I got to watch the first 3 episodes. I need to watch that.
Star Wars Andor original series now streaming. You ever wonder why people are always on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America.
Wonder how good that's going to be, that Andor. It looks great.
Tickets on his credit card and he's racking up the rewards. She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy.
That's going to bring it
And the
to
announcement, he's not checking the stats. He's finding some investment ideas with Neural.
And third, as you know, in baseball means 3.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
A Cadillac is more than a statement. It's a celebration of self-expression and a declaration of your independence. So choose to be bold and choose to be exactly who you are.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen it yet. I saw it last night that it was available at like 2:30 in the morning. And I'm like, I don't want to start that now because then I'm up to like 5 o'clock. I don't want to get into that.
Takes a strike from Taiwan Walker as we start the bottom of the third.
Taylor, Mitchell, Yelich do up this inning. Tyrone Taylor, 17 home runs, 48 RBIs. Foul tip, 1-1. Correction, 0-2. 0-2 on the correction. Big Matt, what's our total? I'm still chasing 3, right, buddy? Big Matt and I have this thing where we play play the football games. The guy who's losing gets to keep picking, unless it's even, and then if it's even, then the one who lost the last one gets to pick. Kind of a fun thing we try to do to keep the games enjoyable. I think I'm down 3 to him right now. Ball just missed, 2-2.
Starts, he hasn't featured the splitters prominently after having to come out of the start with blister issues.
I'm so undecided on Thursday's game. I'll probably lose that game to him too, and pick that wrong. Strike 3, swing and a miss, son. Go sit down. You are out.
No, 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 no. Strike 3, you're out.
There's the grip. All too familiar grip.
You know, it was a pitch that was...
Preston! Let's see if he's right there. I want him to see this pitch. I might rewind this for a second if he comes in.
And then it was kind of frowned upon.
Come here, look at this. I want you to see this real quick.
Arm problems, and now it's back in.
Guys, I'm going to be a second behind. Ground ball over to first. Going to be the second out of the inning.
Safe. He's safe.
He beat it out? Oh, my God. Mitchell just beat it out on a ground ball to second. Routine play.
I follow his fiance on Instagram.
Who, Mitchell?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like one of the head people for like East End, and she
Easton. Okay.
And then it was kind of frowned upon.
Base hit. Beat it out. That's ridiculous. Okay, watch this pitch. Oh, that's not the one I want to show you. I'll go back one. Hey, Tiki Man Tim. So watch the pitch and then watch the replay. Okay. Now watch it when he releases it. I think you're up 3. Watch the release. Watch with the action of the ball. This is what I'm trying to teach you on what this can do for you. See the release? Right there. Look at that. That's sick. That's why I want you to work on that pitch. You add that to your mix where you've got a ball going that way, now down, even on a fastball release. That's big. Okay. All right, Yelich up there, runner on first. I can't believe that guy beat that out. Oh, yeah?
Splitter catches the outside corner.
No, not a fan.
No. Texas.
Earlier in the series that Yelich has the highest.
Yelich jumping in there 1-1.
Of any hitter in the majors, and as a consequence, he's fast. He's double play count.
I don't know. He's triple crown running right now.
I don't care about him.
Bases in his brief tenure in the big leagues. This is only his 13th
That would be cool too. Where's he at?
98.
Yelich's ground ball rate is 58.9%. That's 3% more than anybody else in the major leagues.
1-1 pitch. Ooh, upstairs, 2-1. Well, it doesn't matter what I pick, Matt, Thursday. I don't know which way that game's going. It's going to be crazy.
It's of the infield spread out. And Yelich skies one.
Yelich skies it straight up down the left field line. Oh, great play by the third baseman. What a catch over the shoulder.
Looked like it was going to be McNeil's ball, but Escobar stayed with it and made the reaching grab, and McNeil went tumbling, and now he'll get some attention.
He jolted his shoulder on his fall, I felt. I think he's going to be okay.
Moves the trainer away. Says I'm fine. Kicks up his divot. As a golfer, he generally would be replacing the divot, but
I like to see the fall that he took.
Here. Well, that was quite a play by Escobar, but let's breathe a sigh of relief that McNeil appears to be okay.
This was a very dangerous play here. It could have been disastrous. You see McNeil kind of fell hard.
He did go rolling. That was a hell of a divot he just kicked up.
I think he more hit his knee. And that's what took up that divot right there.
He rolled to avoid something more serious.
Yeah, watch his knee. Yeah, right there. That's what did it. He rolled nicely.
Now, I think McNeil could have caught that ball. That's unfortunate that he and Escobar didn't collide. Escobar made a nice catch, and that's the second out. Now,
2 outs in the inning here. Adames up now. Back to first.
Boy, these games coming down the stretch in the season, nothing makes you shudder more than the idea that you could lose a player or two. Nicholas already left the game, and McNeil, fortunately, appears to be all right.
Ball down low.
Thomas drew a walk his first time up. There goes Mitchell. That's
Line drive right at the shortstop. That'll end the inning. Smoked, but right at Lindor. That's an out. End of the third. No score. No score. Check out these great people. I'll be right back in a minute, everybody.
Hi everyone, this is Jeff from Diz Our Dream. I just wanted to give you a quick programming update. We go live from the parks Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. Eastern with a show we call Dreaming with Our Pals. We usually have some friends with us, and it's usually a lot of fun. We also go live Saturday and Sunday morning from either a park or a resort, where we will show you around and have some fun and just giggle a little bit. So come join in and have some fun.
Hey y'all, it's Dad Builds, inviting you to come over and hang out with us on Saturday nights at 9:30 for the weekend special report. We hang out with Disney YouTube friends and talk Disney topics and general craziness in the community. Always a good time, and we invite you to come over and share in the laughs and smiles. Hope to see you there.
Halfway through here on this one, going to the top of the 4th inning. No score in the game. Check out those great people, Diz Our Dream and Dad Builds. Direct links to them can be found right in the chat. I'm just checking some social media as I'm over here in between. Looks like the Hawk is up and running over at Avengers Campus. Everybody's posting it like crazy. All kind of unique stuff. Always fun to try to keep up with social media. All kind of good stuff here. Boop, 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 boop. All right, get ready to come back in. Top of the 4th.
APR financing for a full 48 months on the fuel-efficient Highlander with seating for up to 8. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Mets return home Tuesday to face the Marlins for 2 games. Get your tickets today at Mets.com/tickets.
I need to get my daughter to take me over to Lowe's. That's what I need her to do. I need to do that.
When his knee hit the turf. Alonso
leads off the inning. There's a strike.
He fouled out to the catcher his first time up. It's about base runners in each of the first 3 innings, but Hauser has been equal to it. Alonso, Vogelback, and Naquin to bat in the 4th.
Ball down low, 1-1.
It's 1-1. I'm telling you, the catchers for the Brewers, both Caratini and Narvaez, have the habit of trying to snatch the ball up into the strike zone, and I think the better umpires just don't buy it.
Well, they do it when it's a strike, and I just feel if it's a strike, hold your glove there. And then you can hold it there and then turn your head and go, where's my glove? Does that look like a strike to you?
Got a rookie umpire behind the plate today, Dan Burzell.
Good eye, Pete. That's Pete's discipline right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. He's been covering the breaking ball, covering the outside corner, but he's taken that up and in pitch. And it's good discipline. Takes a lot of work in the cage, taking that in the cage, and focus, concentration.
After the game
misses that one. 2-2, fouled it off.
Point that both of Alonso's home runs in the series came on balls that were down.
Right.
So, if they're seeing that, they expect to pitch up. The problem is you got a pitcher in Hauser who's a sinker ball pitcher.
Correct.
How does he attack Alonso if he's a guy who's generally working down on the zone? It kind of puts him between a rock and a hard place. Bounces one on the slider, and it's 3-2.
Well, if you're going to throw the sinker, it's got to be down and in, and make sure it's in and off, maybe off the plate.
Well, that's what Burns was trying to do the first game, trying to throw a changeup low and in, but he didn't get it down enough and beat it out of sight.
You familiar with that show? Me neither?
No.
Never heard of it.
Full count here to Alonso.
3-2 coming.
Ground ball softly tapped over to short. Adames over to first. That's an out. 1 away. It's hard to believe we are roughly 2 weeks. Roughly 2 weeks from the end of the season.
We got 2 pitchers today.
Vogelbach coming up now. He's 1 for 1 today.
For this day and age, Hauser 6.3 strikeouts per 9. Walker 7 strikeouts per 9. Those used to be standard numbers. Now they're very low numbers in the pantheon of 2022 baseball. Here's Vogelbach, who has one of the Mets' 2 hits. singled through the shift into right center his first time up. Vogelbach,
Strike right there, first pitch.
Has gone 7 for 14 with 7 RBIs in that stretch.
Yeah, I guess he had that long period where it had a drought, and he's broke out.
Good timing.
Ball upstairs.
See, that's what
1-1.
Fastball. He's got a four-seamer. That was the intent right there to pitch Vogelbach up and in, and he can't throw a sinker there. He's got to throw a straight fastball, four-seam again.
Fouls that one off, 1-2.
And he missed out over the plate. They can't always put it where they want to.
No, if they could, no one ever get a hit.
Well, then 250 might be the new 300.
Not a lot of 300s anymore. 1-2 coming. There might be more next
Ball
year.
upstairs,
There will
2-2.
certainly be more hits to be had, particularly for left-hand hitters who hit the ball on the ground when they take the shift away and make all 4 infielders play on the dirt. Honestly, I think the playing
3-2 outside, now full.
more hits than the 2 infielders on each side part, because you can still play that middle infielder just a couple of inches to the left or right of second base. But not playing that rover in shallow right field, that makes a huge difference.
Tapped up the middle. Shortstop charges. Plenty of time across the bag. That's an out, 2 down.
So 2 up and 2 set aside on grounders to short. The road ahead presented by Empire City Casino. Not a whole lot of road left. Weekend series in Oakland. It's haven't been in Oakland since 2014. At home for 2 games with the Marlins. The big series in Atlanta. That takes us into October. And then the last 3 games.
Hard to believe. I can't believe we're this close.
That Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, October 3, 4, and 5 against the Nationals. Speaking of the Nationals, they still lead the Braves 3-2. Atlanta batting in the bottom of the 8th.
1 out, 1 runner on first. Contreras up.
Here's Nate Gwynn, who hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. Gets a breaking ball.
Fly ball center field. Got a lot of it. Back at the track. At the wall. Leaves. Bang! Off the wall.
Backed up nicely by Taylor.
Stand up double on that one. Naquin drove it off the wall.
Long drive by Naquin. And Tyler Naquin now 7 for 11 against Adrian Hauser as he unloaded on that breaking ball for a 2-out double.
Well, he crushed this ball. He let the ball get deep in the zone here. Now watch the top of your screen. Well, we're going to miss it now. Misplayed by Mitchell in the outfield. They got turned around, as Gary mentioned.
And by the time he recovered, it was too late.
The horses were out of the barn.
Give credit to Taylor, though, because if he doesn't come over to clean up, Naquin gets at least a triple out of this. But Taylor came all the way over from left field to make sure that carom could be played. The Mets have their 3rd hit. Naquin's 18th double of the year. And now Escobar will try and get him home. Mets are 0 for 3 today with runners in scoring.
0 for 3 with runners in scoring position today. First pitch comes in. That's a strike.
Well, as we expected on Nimmo, the word is left quad tightness.
Yep.
So, see what happens from there.
Strike right there. 0-2 that quickly. Escobar doesn't like it. He's giving a little bit to the blue.
That's a strike.
That's a strike. I agree. It's a strike. It's right there.
That ball, he said it wasn't up. And I tend to agree with him on that one.
Well, the top of Escobar's strike zone should be lower than the top of that of a taller hitter.
Ball way upstairs. Hey, Todd Brady. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. How are things in the UK?
More calls missed against him than any other player on the team. because he's 5'10" or for some other reason, but that appears to be the data. Escobar fly to center his first time up. Naquin at second with 2 out. And Eduardo lines one toward the
line drive, base hit, taken away by Adames. Up the middle, spin move, throws him out in first. That'll end the fourth.
He got all 3 assists.
Wow, he smoked that ball. Adames made a nice play. Bottom of the fourth coming up. I'll be right back in just a second.
Back in free bets if you don't win. Yes, you jammed in the jam-packed sports bar. You stuck in an awkward family dinner. You waiting for your groceries to be back. And yes, even you who got to sport at cornhole in front of all your friends. Now get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. That's why America's #1 sportsbook is the best place to bet on the NFL. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Health insurance commercial, take 1. Come on, I got you. 37. I don't actually play tennis. I'm just an actor in a commercial. Most insurance companies don't know me, but Humana does. When I was diagnosed with COPD, they helped me manage it and keep my medication costs low. Even got me playing harmonica to help my lungs. Motorcycle seat, take 1. I can't ride this thing either.
Better care begins with listening. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
We should tell everyone that we just switched to Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30.
I've already told everyone.
Wait, did you say Verizon for just $30?
It's their best unlimited price ever.
$30? That's awesome. Yeah, and it's from the most reliable 5G network in America.
For $30 a line, I'm switching now.
Yeah, it's easy. And you get $960 when you switch the whole family.
Wow, I gotta let my buddies know.
We're right here.
The network you want, the price you love, only from Verizon.
The Volkswagen Taos, German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your tri-state Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about our vehicle lineup.
Home 4th inning, Ronnie Tellez takes ball 1 from Taiwan Walker. Tellez flied out to left his first time up. And the curveball bends in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Well, the Braves threatened but did not score in the bottom of the 8th against Carl Edwards. And they go to the 9th now in Atlanta with the Nats still up 3-2. Tellez flies one to shallow right center. Who's going to get it? Naquin calling as he goes, and he makes the catch to retire Tellez 1 out. As the Mets punch their ticket for the 2022 postseason, Connor Rogers and Joe DeMeo discuss the team's unsung heroes so far this season, plus who they would pick to start Game 1 of the first playoff series. On this week's episode of the Mets Pod, subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcasts. There's Hunter Renfroe, who flying to right his first time up. And he lines one out of left field for a base hit. McNeil is moving gingerly. I think that's fair to say. Banged his knee, trying to get out of the way of Escobar in the last inning. Was clearly upset when he came into the dugout after that inning was over. Was slow getting out to his position this inning. And you can see as he approaches this ball, he is certainly not moving 100%. It's one of those things that I'm sure stiffened up between innings, but
yeah, but you see him
try and play through.
You saw him move that right leg. He's kind of moving it around.
He knows he can't afford to come out of this game with Nimmo having already been lost for the day.
You know, when you jam that knee into the turf like he did, your femur gets jammed up into your hip socket. To what degree, I don't know, but that's why he's kind of moving around. I've done that before on a wet field sliding, and it's a jolt.
1-1 to Wong. I mean, right now, it's obviously stiffened up on him. The key is just to keep it moving.
So you see when that knee got stuck, it drives that femur right up into that hip socket. And And that's quite frankly why at my age, my tender age of 68 here, I had to get hip replacement.
Well, I don't think Jeff
All right,
is
bottom of the
candidate
fourth,
today.
runner on first. What's up, Cody Odell?
Gonna keep on the
I'm
field
not doing
for
the
another,
Diamondbacks now.
Month and a half potentially.
Welcome
I
in.
did that slide, breaking up a double
Now the
play
funeral's
in
over.
Shea
Things are back to
Stadium.
normal.
Very
8:15 in the
low
UK.
count.
Yeah. Funeral's over. That's kind of wild how they lower the casket into that vault.
Montez curveball.
Strike right there. 2-2. Wong in there now.
Let's move the shift over.
It's
with 2 strikes
Wong,
on
everybody.
Right
It's going to
foot
be
first.
Wong. It can't be right. Or something like that.
Long hold by Walker. And Wong
Popped it up. Straight up.
Escobar
Shortstop
comes to the
coming
call.
in.
And that's the second out.
Escobar, third
Price
baseman,
has
playing
popped up
short,
to
coming in.
Escobar. And Walker rolling right along, 2 out. Yep.
I tell you, folks, it's been fun watching this team play in every aspect.
Hello, Irene. Peaceful, easy feeling in the chat, everybody.
Off the field, how they play, defense, run the bases, collect hits. It's just been in pitch. It's been a real treat. And we got a lot left.
Jace Peterson, well, he got a whole pennant race to go. I mean, last year, the Dodgers and Giants put on a pennant race for the ages in the National League West. Giants wound up winning 107 games, and the Dodgers 106. And Mets and Braves are not going to get to that level, but they are putting on the same kind of show coming down the stretch that those teams did, both winning every day, setting up a showdown. Ball in for a strike to Peterson is 1-1. And, you don't know what's going to transpire over the next 9 days before the Mets get to Atlanta. But if it stays the way it is, boy, will that be fun.
Fly ball, center field.
Canna has it measured.
Canna's got that playable.
Corn, side retired.
Side retired. End of the fourth already.
After 4 in Milwaukee. No
That's
score.
crazy.
The chef's chicken sandwiches at Panera, freshly prepared with clean ingredients, spark an explosion of the senses. So when you finally taste it, it just
Wow, this is
confirms
moving pretty good.
This is fantastic, and only at Panera. $0 delivery fee for a limited time.
It's about to get real.
From the studio that brought you Toy Story.
Buzz, where are we going?
To infinity.
What?
And beyond.
This is pretty cool.
Gear up and hang on tight.
Boom.
For the adventure of a lifetime.
Josh, you're inhibiting my visual. Oh, sorry. Is this better? Negative.
Your family will love Lightyear.
I do. Here we go.
Here they go.
That was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
Pixar's Lightyear.
Today's day.
TikTok Brands. Over 600 new and certified vehicles in stock. The one place to go for a score. The one and only Sansone Auto Mall.
We have tons of inventory, every size, every color, for every budget. At Major Kia, our motto is love thy customer. And we do this by giving you up to $6,000 more for your trade and by getting you out of nearly any lease early. You can get a new car or just take a check for up to $2,500. Either way, it's a love story. Our Fast Lane program will keep you moving and grooving. Save yourself a ton of time in the showroom or buy completely online at MajorKia.com.
For the best coverage in the game, let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. Hall of Famer Robin Yount in statuary outside American Family Field.
What a great player. 3,000 hits. Up in the big leagues when he was 18. If you recall, that 1982 Brewers
Robin
crew
Yount, what a
played us
player.
in the World Series. The two Hall of Famers led off 1-2 in the lineup. Paul Molitor, Robin Yount and Molitor.
And then they had all those sluggers behind them.
And they had Cecil Cooper, who was a great
All right,
player.
top of the
330 that
fifth
year.
here.
There's Robin's numbers.
Shortstop and center fielder. played them both extraordinarily well.
That's right. He was MVP of the American League that
Yep.
year.
Hall of Fame class in '99. Two-time MVP.
What a great guy.
Robin Yap could play.
Close game, 5th inning. Luis Guillorme takes first.
Ball
pitch,
down low to
curveball over
Guillorme.
Adrian Hauser. So they've gone to the bottom of the 9th in Atlanta. Kyle Finnegan on to try to save it for the Nats, who lead the Braves 3-2. There's not been a lot
Strike
of
right there, 1-1.
quarters for the Mets in terms of
Welcome in, Krieger.
the Braves, who have won 5 in a row and 10 straight at home. Takes upstairs, but then again, I'm sure the Braves feel the same about the Mets. If you look at the standings presented by Google Pixel, Mets have won 6 straight games to maintain that 1-game lead on the Braves.
What a unbelievable. Mets and Braves going at each other.
Guillorme takes the curveball for a strike, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Find out his first time up. Nito on deck, and then Canna. That's about 3 hits. The Brewers have had 2. As Taiwan Walker and Adrian Hauser have matched zeros.
Ground ball to the pitcher.
Hauser will run over there himself. 1 unassisted for the first down.
1 out.
Nice athleticism, good reaction by the big guy. He's a big monster. He moves pretty good.
Grew up in Oklahoma with Archie Bradley and Dylan Bundy. They all played on the same travel team together. Got the pitching staff there. Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
A lot of big arms.
Big men, too. Here's Nito, who grounded out to short his first time up.
Curveball in there for a strike.
One out in Atlanta.
Ball outside, 1-1.
Single away, 1-1. Mets with a win today could match their longest winning streak of the season. They won 7 straight late July into the first day of August. Now trying to win 7.
Ball inside, 2-1.
Last day of summer. The autumnal equinox arrives tomorrow evening. Autumn baseball is what it's all about.
Probably not this year, maybe next year
We'll
again.
be there.
Autumn in New York.
I'm only doing the teams that are competing for those
That's away. Now it's
for the
3-1 to
playoffs.
That needs to get a walk. Azra's not walked anybody today.
The new
He's
what?
averaged over 4 walks per 9 innings this year. Hokie Milner, who got 5 outs yesterday, is up again in that Milwaukee bullpen. They've been heavily
This
used
weekend,
the first
maybe
2
look for
games
some?
of this series.
Saturday.
The starter going only 2 innings last night. Slowly hit ground ball.
Ground ball over short. Adamas up with it on the throw. Good, Bill. Got him. What is that,
Donaldson
on 9?
just played a real sparkling
All right,
shortstop
we'll look at it.
today.
He's already had 5 assists and 2 putouts.
That's good, though. That means you're getting
in
taller.
the first 14 outs.
He's got a nice glove.
Are you getting ready to leave now?
So 2 out and nobody on. And now Marcano
If
coming
they
up.
put a 20-pitch rule next year,
Marcano did not
how are the
start
batters
game.
going to play with their batting gloves,
So
wrist pads, and
on
helmets at
tightness
third
of
pitch?
the first
Well, they're
inning.
not going to be able to.
And
It's
Canda's first
20
plate
second,
appearance,
yeah.
he was hit by a
You're,
pitch,
the,
and in so
the whole
doing,
key is to
set
get them into the
Mets'
box
top
quicker,
record.
Jeff, to speed the game up.
time he'd been hit by a pitch, and that's the most in a single season in Mets history. He had been tied with
You don't
Nemo
like that?
for that mark. So he replaces Nemo and then breaks Nemo's record.
It is what it is. They're going to try to get the game faster.
It may be a Mets club
Ball
record, but
down
it's
low.
not close yet to Canada's career high. He got hit 27 times last year to lead the American League.
Arizona's nowhere near the playoffs.
Hauser behind him 2-0. And he hits it in the air. Deep
Fly
to the
ball,
left, to the
deep
corner.
left. Did he get
Goes
enough?
far near the wall, and it goes foul.
Just curves foul.
Ball just tucked away at the last moment and hooked foul.
They're like 12 or 13 games away from a wild card. They're nowhere near.
He takes a deep breath. Just had that one.
I mean, I do like that they're fixing the shift. I'm not as concerned about that. Turn that off. The door's going to be open. I don't like the shift. Somewhere down that line. I'll see
2
who's
out and
there.
nobody on. 2-1 to Mark. That's away. So it's the second straight hitter. Hauser's fallen behind 3-1.
It looks really fun.
Lindor would be
Hey,
next.
Amanda, welcome in. It's different, isn't it? Oh, he hit him!
Can you believe that?
Oh, my God.
And that one ties the record for the Mets. That is 105 times now the Mets have been hit, and that ties the Major League record set by the Cincinnati Reds last year as Canna plays pincushion again and gets plunked for the second time today.
Jeez. I mean, that's unintentional. He had no chance of getting out of that way of that one.
And it looks like Craig Counts is going to the bullpen. I mean, he got it right in the middle of the back.
He Jesse James to right in the back.
And that's 105 times now that Bud Showalter's have to react to one of his hitters getting plunked as the Mets tie a Major League record. Call to the bullpen. Brought to you by Nissan. We'll be right back.
I do like what the so on the Milwaukee broadcast, they were showing the pitcher walking off the field, and a class act of the pitcher. He looked over at Canna, and when Canna looked at him, he touched himself and said, "My fault, sorry." So that's class act when you hit somebody to at least acknowledge the fact. I mean, no, generally, unless there's some BS going on, you're not getting in there trying to hit a player. That's the key. You're not trying to hit him. And he did acknowledge that to him, so I thought that was kind of cool that happened. So, all right, we got a hit batsman here, top of the inning. We got, how many outs? 2 outs in the inning. Runner on first. Lindor will be the batter when we return here in just a minute. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. If you're brand new to us, hit that subscribe today. We'd love to have you come back at another time, another date, and join us for another broadcast on the channel. That would be a lot of fun. I'll be right back in 1 second here.
Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now there's Skyrizi. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
Talk to your dermatologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Seems like things are very complicated these days. Are you sure you're doing that right? No. That's why Spectrum Mobile makes mobile easy with unlimited data and nationwide 5G for $29.99 a month per line when you get 2 or more lines. So no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no contracts. Just $29.99. It's simple. Just a coffee.
Decaf, half calf, cloud roasted.
I'll just do a water then.
Artisanal water, spring water, babbling brook.
One simple. Get unlimited data and nationwide 5G for $29.99. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Bobby Miller got 5 outs in yesterday's game, called back for more today. Brought in to face Francisco Lindor with 2 out and a runner at first. And his first changeup in for a strike, 0-1.
4 2/3 for Hauser, and I thought was throwing a nice game. It's beyond me why he's in the shower.
Well, he had elbow problems earlier this year, so they're probably trying to protect him. Lindor takes a fastball on the corner, and it's going to be 2. Miller came in the 4th inning yesterday. Got an out of the 4th, 3 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. So he not only got 5 outs, he had...
All right, here we go. The lefty's in there. Lindor swings, drives it to left field. Take it down all the way to the wall. Gets cut off by the center fielder. Are they going to send Canna? No. That's a smart move. Canna would have been meat at home. Second and third with 2 outs.
Well, if Mitchell doesn't cut that ball off, Canna probably scores the first run of the game, but
Lindor went down to the ground to hit that ball.
His 22nd double of the
down on one knee.
A little bit towards the end of the back, because he was a little out in front. And that enabled the center fielder, not enough on it to get it past him.
Who cares? It was in the gap. Hernandez, get your head out of your bum. Complaining because he didn't get enough on it? Come on.
Ice in the 5th inning, 2nd and 3rd and 2 out.
Take him to dinner.
Jeff McNeil against the left-hander.
All right, McNeil hurt his elbow early in the game. Let's see if that plays into effect.
Just 1 for 10 in this series.
Hello, Rachel's Adventures. Welcome in.
Jamming his knee into the ground.
0 for 2 McNeil today with 2 lineouts.
Jeff hitting .326 this year with runners in scoring position.
1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Curveball in there for a strike. Anybody new in here today, first timer, say hello in the chat. Tell me who you are.
3-2.
What team you're on.
The Mets have gotten some help.
Appreciate all of our moderators being here, our members like Big Mac, Peace, Weezy, Feeling, Jesse, thank you. Grab all up the middle. Yamas has it over the first, throws it in the dirt, and Tellez picks it out. Saves him.
Yep, and that knee clearly is bothering him.
And McNeil has got to be taken out now.
I bet it might be his hip. We'll see.
He had trouble running. Let's see if they take McNeil out. This is not good for the Mets. If you lose McNeil and Nimmo in the same game to leg injuries, you are in trouble if you're a Mets fan. And that stinks because I am cheering for the Mets in the playoffs. One of the teams. I like the Mets. I like the Braves. I like the Dodgers. There's a lot of good teams. Who else is in the playoffs? I like the Padres. There's some good teams in here. It's going to be fun to see who comes out. The American League, it's going to be great. This is good. Playoff baseball is going to be fantastic. And I'm going to try to do as many games as I can. I got to get with Dad Builds because that first Friday in October, we're probably going to take off the Disney show that night. Probably. I got to wait and see what times the games come out because I'd like to do 3 baseball games that day. I'm thinking there's going to be like an 11 o'clock, 11 or a 12 o'clock, probably a 4 o'clock, and maybe a 10 o'clock that I could do 3 different games that day for playoff baseball. So we'll see. We'll see. Won't be my Orioles playing. I know that. But we've made a marked improvement. And we are not going to be in last place this year. Angela Minter, we're not going to be in last place this year. So I'm kind of excited about that for the first time in a long time. And I'm just ready for playoff baseball. I'm excited. I'd like to get these last 2 weeks done. Kind of wish the season ended tomorrow so we could get right into it. So it's going to be a good time, and hopefully we will see some great action. Maybe by then, Judge is a Triple Crown winner. That would be kind of cool. First time we've seen that in years.
2022 Nissan family.
I know he's a Yankee, and a lot of people don't like that.
Get 1.9%.
Just wait till next year when the Orioles are in second or first. I agree with you, Angela. That is a great point. Just wait till next year. I love it. That's a great point. The Orioles will probably be in second or first. Popped up, first pitch swinging. That's an out. Caratini's out that quickly. 1 pitch, 1 out. McNeil went back out in the field.
Jammed his knee into the ground, and clearly he's feeling the ill effects. Watch him running to first base on that last grounder.
Yeah, he could barely run to first. How's he going to catch a fly ball in the outfield if he can't run to first?
He's still in the game, though. With Nimmo having come out with flop tightness in the first inning, I'm sure Jeff feels a responsibility to stay on the field. But the question is, how well can he run after a fly ball out in left field?
That's a very good point.
You want to be out there for your team, and you know that the Mets are a little short of outfielders. They could run Darren Ruff out there. They could run.
There you go, Angela. I'm down with that.
McNeil staying.
Swing and a miss. That's a strike. 1-1.
Tyrone Taylor struck out his first time up. Taiwan Walker's been terrific.
How much is Judge going to get paid if he's got a year of a contract here and he hits Triple Crown? My God.
One strikeout in this game. That was Taylor who struck out his first time up. Adrian Hauser, the Milwaukee starter, didn't walk or strike out a batter in his 4 2/3.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Walker, and he's 2-2.
The slider has been his pitch du jour today, Garrett, as opposed to what you
I'll have to do it in a day or two. I'm live right now.
Curveball his last outing. He's had a good slider today.
2-2 coming. And he just got a piece of that one. Another slider from Walker.
See the dog's ball in the diamond table.
So the Mets have a chance to gain ground and go 2 games up on the Braves, who lost to the
It's a big
Nationals
game now
today,
for the Mets.
3-2. It's already been a costly day for the Mets.
Got a chance to pick up ground on the Braves. Ball inside, 3-2.
Figure out how to score some runs. They were stymied early in yesterday's game too.
You remember the Mets came in 9th of 10 in 68 after the first 7 years in 10th. I was so happy. Remember those old days when it was like that? So many teams. On the outside corner, strike 3. Walker gets another one.
Only 2 strikeouts in this game, and Tyrone Taylor.
Hold on, I got to take a timeout real quick. I'll be right here. I got to talk to my daughter. I'll be right back, guys. Got to talk to Amber for a second.
Looking for a breaking ball with 2 strikes.
Rex, move. I'll be right back, guys. We got 2 outs in the inning here in the 5th.
Today is up in the Brewers bullpen. There's Garrett Mitchell, laid down in infield, hit his first time up. It looked like a routine 3-1 putout, but Mitchell, with wonderful speed, able to beat Walker to the bag. Now Taiwan behind him 2-0. Splitter in for a strike, 2-1. And Mitchell fouls one off, and it's 2-2. Spectrum Mobile high speed hitting today. Tyler Naquin's double off the fence in center field. The hardest hit ball of the day. 2-2 coming, and Mitchell gets a curveball and drills it foul into the netting. Aaron Mitchell called up in late August, making his 13th start. 287 in the minors this year with 5 home runs. And that one just missed. 3-2. Christian Yelich would be next. Low pitch count for Taiwan. 61 pitches through 4 2/3. His second full count of the day. And the curveball hit down the left field line. McNeil trying to get after it. Backhands it along the line. Mitchell heading for second, and he will stop and go back. Boy, that's quite a play by McNeil. Running on a bad wheel. Able to get to the line, cut it off, plant, and get away a good enough throw that a speedy runner like Mitchell was disinclined to try for 2.
Well, he got rid of the ball so fast. And fortunate he's a right-handed thrower. I mean, he just got rid of it so quick. Well done.
I mean, you talk about cutting it out. He's clearly in some kind of discomfort every time he runs.
No doubt.
Well, that's big, keeping that runner at first base. And now Yelich is 0 for 2. It was Yelich who hit the ball that McNeil got shaken up on in the 3rd inning. A pop up to shallow left. Looked like Jeff was going to make the play, but then Escobar at the last moment reached up, and McNeil, trying to get out of the way, jammed his knee into the ground. Mitchell at first, a short lead. He's been told about Taiwan Walker.
Yes, they've been ready for him today. As we mentioned, 5 pickoffs this season.
The Brewers have all been taking shorter than usual leads against the threat of Taiwan's pickoffs. And Yelich hits a ground ball right at Guillorme. And that retires the side. 5 scoreless innings for Taiwan Walker. No score as we go to the 6th.
Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate putting that in, the Discord and all that, and the second channel. We do need to push that more. I need to push that second channel more. Everybody say hi to Amber. She's here to help me. My new chair came today, but I'm not using it yet. Thank you. I'll let them in a few minutes. So we're going to the top of the sixth. We still got no score in this one. Yeah, I'd like to push that a little bit more. I'd like to push that second channel. She'll see it. She'll look at the chat on the way over, going back to work. We live real close to her work. Angela, as you know how close we live to her work. She's going back over. She just jogged home to get some cold medicine. So, but yeah, we need to push that second channel more. Second channel and the Discord are two things we want to try to get out there. I want to keep trying to get that Discord stronger. That's why I changed the front of this screen here to do that, and then really start getting that second channel out there. Because I want to start prepping. I got to figure out how to change the channel thing on my broadcasting platform over to that, but I'll worry about that when we get closer to basketball. Get through baseball season first, then I'll worry about that. So we're having fun here. It's the sixth inning. I'm going to leave the dogs outside for a few minutes. Rex and Sully are out there. I'll have to go let them in. As soon as they start barking, probably halfway through this inning. Man, they're already back over at the Milwaukee channel. Good Lord. I'm still sitting here watching a commercial on the Mets one. Anybody new today, hit up that subscribe and join the family. Join the team, family. Both of them are the same to me. Our team, our family that we're doing over here. All right, let's go. Here we go. Coming back.
Nats get the 3-2 win. At the moment, the Mets have a game-and-a-half lead on the Braves, Gary.
So for the moment, Joey Meneses is not.
It's Jesse's fault, Amanda. She set it up to do that. She wanted a hurricane when she goes down there. Trevor Gott coming in. Trevor Gott. Gott coming in as a pitcher. 7 hits in the game, no runs yet. Here we go. Gott comes in throwing pellets. 96, that's a ball.
Facing Pete Alonso as we start the 6th inning. Gott just activated from the injured list today. He is fouled out and grounded out 0 for 2. He grounds one down to third. Nice easy hop.
Grab on to third, over to first.
He throws out Alonso all the way.
Yeah, her trip is next week. Why are you doing that, Jesse? That's awful.
This game in the first inning with a quad issue. And he's trying to describe to Marcana how he got hurt, and I would guess from the way he told
Oh, so you're mad at Peanut. You're sending it to him.
Yeah,
I see how it is. Peanut hadn't done anything to you.
Stole the base in the top of the first, and then went out to the field and could not run well on a couple of balls that he needed to come in on. So left quad tightness is the diagnosis there. We'll see.
Vogelback coming up, 1 out in the inning.
Here's Vogelback, who has one of the Mets' 4 hits today, singled in the second. And takes outside from Gott ball 1.
Rex is out there already barking to come in.
Gott was down with a forearm strain since the middle of August, so he missed about 5 weeks.
Strike right there, 1-1.
Last night it was Aaron Ashby coming back off the injured list. Monday it was Max Scherzer and Tyler McGill coming back from the Mets. Off the injured list.
Ball down bottom of the zone.
As many hands as they can get coming down the stretch. The Mets with a chance today to stretch their lead to 2.
Oh, I got to mute you for a second.
Postseason for the 5th straight year, and are 2.5 games behind the Phillies for the final spot.
Ball down low, 3-1.
Oh, they're getting ready.
Wait a second. That's the chorizo. That's not our man. We have a horse in this field. Do they have parent-mutual windows for the sausage race? Outside ball 4.
Ball 4. I got to go get Rex in. He's out there barking like crazy.
The second time today.
Which doesn't do me any good.
That's
I just plug this machine in.
That's the Polish sausage. He's number 2. And Gelbs will be wearing that uniform.
All right, let me get the dog. Let me turn this up a little bit. Sorry, guys. I can't let him sit out there and bark. My neighbors will have a fit.
Oh, that is the pinstripes. You got Met colors on.
Is that him or is that the hot dog? That's the hot dog. That's number 4. Looking for the guy with the shades. There's Naquin, who doubled off the fence in center field in the 4th. He fouls one off the glove hand of Caratini, and that stung him. Knocked the glove right off his hand. Came up shaking it.
Yeah, that hurt.
Sometimes it just hits a bad spot, even when it hits the net.
You're right.
Naquin whipped out the fastball, but he fouls it back at 7-2. Trevor Gott, who we've seen before with the Nationals and the Giants. First year with the Brewers. Head on Naquin 0-2.
All right. Back in. What'd I miss? One runner on first, 1 out. 2 strikes on Naquin.
Naquin got the start today in part because of his prowess against Adrian Hauser. And he made that pay with a double off the fence in center field in the 4th and a 7 for 11 against Hauser. Now getting a look at Gott. Runner at first and 1 out.
Hey, get out of there!
Sails high. The Brewers are doing something that most teams have been reluctant
these
to
dogs.
do, but makes perfect sense. That is, they're not holding Daniel Vogelback at first base, particularly with the left-hand hitter up.
No.
So Tellez playing behind Vogelback.
No.
1-2 coming.
1-2 coming. Grounded foul.
Eduardo Escobar on deck. That's no runs, 4 hits. The Brewers, no runs and 3 hits. We're in the 6th.
She's going there by boat.
3 infielders on the right side against Naquin. 1-2 coming.
Foul ball.
Naquin playing his 39th game for the Mets. After coming over from the Reds at the deadline. Seventh pitch of the at-bat from Gott to Naquin.
Here comes Gott coming in. Big bat hitting up the Mets logos.
This is away. 2-2. Adrian Hauser, the starter, went 4 2/3, allowed no runs and 3 hits, no walks, no strikeouts, 74 pitches. And brought in Hobie Milner, who gave up a double to Lindor, but got McNeil on a ground out to get out of the 5th. And now Gott coming in to start the 6th. 2-2 coming. And Naquin gets one in the air to right field, but Renfroe,
That's not going to go anywhere.
an easy play for the 2nd out.
Gary, what's the status on...
Sully, get in here.
I have such a hard time just hearing Buck when he does his little press conferences.
Lay down in here, buddy.
It's just him trying to swing it back, trying to grip a ball.
Lay down.
Seeing if it hurts.
Still day to day.
It's all about pace.
2 outs here in the inning.
Now, I think they've gotten past the point where they're worrying about displacing the fracture. Chris Hook going out to the mound to talk to his pitcher, the pitching coach for the Brewers.
All right. Milwaukee's pitching coach going out to talk to him.
I think it's a mystery right now, Keith. I think that, Buck has been talking about a 3-week time period before you can even think about playing him. That would take you into sometime next week. But then the question is, can you use him to run before you can use him to hit? And can you use him to hit before you use him to field? It seems like gripping the ball is the most difficult thing for him. So it takes on greater urgency today now with Nimmo having to leave this game, and McNeil getting banged up as well. So now Escobar will bat with 2 out, a runner at first.
2 outs, runner first, top of the 6th here.
Out 0 for 2. It's been an odd game in that it's been pitcher dominated, but with very few strikeouts. That's a
fouls that one straight back.
In this game. And the Brewers have struck out only twice. We're in the 6th inning and nobody scored.
There's only 7 hits in the game as well. Not a lot of base runners.
Three on the right side against Escobar. They set up inside. And he pops one up.
Pops it straight up.
Shallow center. Adames backpedaling. And he'll make the call and the catch.
Adames make the play. That's the end of the 6th. Well, here they go. They're going to run the sausages.
And the sideline reporter is participating in the sausage race. There's number 2. You see him holding his chest. And why do they hold their chest? Because they don't want their tops to topple them forward. Because those costumes are very top heavy. And that is, if you look through the mesh there is Steve Gelbs in there.
I'm watching him do the sausage run.
2, the Polish sausage. Now, we told him he should get the inside position, but it does not appear that he is following our guidelines.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that order, it looks like.
So the chorizo has the natural
All
advantage.
right, fans, time now with the Johnsonville Bay.
Here we go. Who's going to win? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? There's 5 hot dogs. What number's going to win? Put your number into the chat. We'll see who's going to win.
Very enthusiastic.
Number 3 in the Johnsonville Italian sausage. Number 4 is the
Put your number into the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Pick a number. Which one's going to win? I'm going with number 2 myself. Here they go. Number 5's in the lead right now, the Mexican sausage.
Get the inside.
Down the stretch they come. Number 2 taking off. Number 2. Number 2. The Polish sausage. Where's Tina at? She loves looking at wieners running around.
I knew he had that late kick in him.
Hot dog run. They do hot dog wieners at Oriole Park. These are Johnsonville sausages.
Fantastic.
Well, that was your All-State Mayhem moment. I want to tell you, his head is going to be so big he won't be able to get out of the costume.
I'm glad I'm not flying with the team.
Everybody should go on to Tina's social media right now. There she is. Speaking of the devil, go on to her social media and tell her number 2 wiener won.
Here's the thing, kid.
We're about to let you know, Tina.
He told us he was going to wear the Polish sausage suit. Could he have hired a ringer to run for him?
Bottom of the 6th here, Adames in.
No, I think
Wiener number 2 is the one you should be grabbing for. He won. He's Polish wiener.
Yes. I'm very observant.
Yes, you are.
Ball outside, 1-1.
Back to the matter at hand. Taiwan Walker facing 2, 3, and 4 in the Brewers batting order in the 6th.
I prefer the hot dogs over the sausage. The hot dogs that run in Camden Yards are great. They run hot dog with ketchup, a hot dog with mustard, a hot dog with relish, and every now and then they'll throw in an oddball. It's the hot dog with nacho cheese. That's the one I always bet on. Nacho cheese. Hot dog. Oh, that's hit hard. He stuck it. Way back. See you later, baseball. Groot, he killed it.
I'm Groot.
You ain't kidding. That ball was out of there. Good Lord.
This ball is crushed.
Going, 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 going.
There's a drive. Way back. It might be. It could be. And back. Gone.
1-0. Adames lost one.
They wanted to go away. didn't get it away enough. A little bit up, and he clocked it. Got 4 hits last night, now a home run.
So 1-0.
I enjoy watching the wiener races.
Takes curveball outside.
There's only a couple ballparks that do them. Milwaukee does it. Baltimore does wiener races.
Coming down the stretch.
At Nationals Park, they do the President's Race. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 other ones. At Arizona, I think they were doing taco races for a while. I don't know if they still do them. They had like a hard taco, a soft taco, chalupo taco. I don't know, a bunch of tacos. I like the races. I think they're fun.
He takes a wide ball 4.
Ball 4 takes the walk. Nobody out. Runner on first now. Tellez takes the walk. Friday night when I do the Orioles game, hopefully we'll get to call the hot dog race.
Bullpen starts to move around.
And right now, I'm telling you, I'm putting my money on Relic.
Smith just activated yesterday. But it's going to be David Peterson who gets up and starts to throw.
Down in Delmarva at the Orioles single A team, so it's down by Ocean City, Maryland.
Peterson.
They used to, I don't know if they still do, they do a crab race where people were dressed in a crab costume. And they had like a blue crab, they had a steamed crab. It was kind of cool. Yes, the Orioles Brewers next. Yeah, he does. I remember that.
Home run on a walk to start their 6th inning, and now Renfroe is 1 for 2 today. Flied out and single to left.
1-0 here. Runner on first. Strike down the bottom.
For a strike, 0-1.
Tim, you are way behind, dude. You need to refresh. Somebody tell Tim he needs to refresh if he's that far behind. Ground ball hits it short. Up clean. Over to second for 1. Back to first. 6-4-3 double play. 2 outs.
That's exactly what Taiwan Walker needed to relieve the pressure. 2 out and nobody on.
Taylor made.
Colton Wong coming up.
No sense of urgency on this double play. Just a routine DP, like pregame ground balls.
So 2 out and nobody on now. Colton Wong. And he takes a fastball.
Wong takes a fastball for a ball. Sully, come in here, lay down. I don't know where you are. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1-1 to Wong, who twice has popped up third baseman in this game.
Sully, come on in here. Get out of the kitchen. Come on. I'm the only person here in the house right now. Lay down in here, buddy. Lay down with Rex. Lay down. Amber's not home, bud.
1-2 coming to Wong.
Wong fouls that off.
The splitter. Still 1-2. Colton Wong 2 for 10 in this series. Two from Walker.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sit down, son.
So Walker picks up his 3rd.
All right, that'll end the inning, but good Lord, that was a little bit crazy, right? Swing and a miss.
Research shows
that
people
stinks.
remember ads with young people having a
Oh, I forgot to use my new. I should have went to it when they hit the home run. I got the new soundbite. Forgot to use it. Oh well. Top of the inning coming up here. Let me take this off. Not promoting insurance on my channel. Let me see where we're at here. We are going to the top of the 7th. I had a chance to hit my new horn and forgot. trying to keep an eye on Sully. I got him out here with me, but I think he's sitting out on the sofa looking for Amber out the window. So. Yeah, well, Tina likes that. That actually looks like Kayla's dog. What it looks like. Zip it, Alexa. Alexa likes to talk too much. All right, top of the 7th here. Hope you guys are having a good time today. We had a great stream last night on Family Feud. That was fun. Hung out doing that. I'm scheduled for 2 interviews today. The one lady at 6 o'clock, I'm hoping that she comes in. She told me she was good to go, and then we rescheduled, and I sent her a message, and I have not heard back, so I'm hoping they make it in. They have a great channel. If they don't, then I'll just have to cancel at the last second. But they know about it, so hopefully they'll be in. Hopefully they're just busy today. People get into other things that are way more important than a YouTube interview, and I get that. I get that. So we'll see. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully we have a couple interviews tonight. Send everybody over. Joy will be finishing up when I'm just about done or close to it with Joy S. And then the This and That guys or D&T. I'll be glad when I'm caught up on my Wednesday interviews. I'm almost caught up. So I don't have to keep doing double shots. Double shots takes a lot out of me during the day. Plus, I don't like overstepping. I like to go watch Joy and other people. Brad Boxberger. That's the guy's name. Boxberger? Boxberger. 62 games.
10 hits, 7 runs.
Giving up 26 walks, 58 strikeouts. He's gotten 6 home runs against him. Opponents hitting .233.
Behind for the first time now as they come to bat in the 7th.
Top of the 7th, chasing 1-0.
Leading off in the bottom of the 6th.
Guillorme up there.
Guillorme is not 0 for 2 tonight. Hitless now in his last 10 at bats. Nito and Canada follow for the Mets in the 7th. And Boxberger misses low. 2-0.
Well, this is where the Mets have really shined this year, and that is answering with runs after the opposing team scores.
Boxberger missed with the changeup, and now he's behind on Guillorme 3-0. Last night he came in, first batter he faced, he plunked Canna with his very first pitch. Lindor hit a base hit through the infield, and then Alonso cracked a 3-run homer.
Strike right there, 3-1.
To Guillorme, and it's 3-1. Boxberger, the 4th Milwaukee pitcher of the night. They used 7 pitchers last night. And there's ball 4.
Oh, ball 4 gave him the leadoff walk.
So Boxberger brought in to protect a slim lead, and he walks the leadoff hitter.
Walks the leadoff guy. How about
There's
that?
Taylor Rogers, who just had a dreadful time last night. Walked 3 and then gave up the grand slam to Lindor.
And Counsell has been rubbing his forehead and temples this entire series.
So now you got Nito, who is a double play candidate, but has been swinging the bat well, but is also the Mets' best bunter. Is it too early to be bunting?
They got a bunt. I think they got a bunt here. It's the 7th inning. Got to get that runner over.
Not playing for the bunt. He does square.
He squares, pulls back. That's a strike.
Borderline.
Got the strike call.
And Buck's not happy with it.
12 sacrifices for Nito this year. It's become a specialty for him. He also started the day with a 7-game hitting streak. Guillorme at first and nobody out. And again he squares, tries to lunge for it and fouls it off. Not a good attempt.
There he bunted a ball. That wasn't good. That was stupid.
I'll be curious to see with 2 strikes.
Now you can't have it, buddy. We should have bunted the first pitch.
Nito chased a bad pitch there to bunt. It's the first time he's failed to sacrifice someone over. If the bat's not finished, you never know.
Oh, and 2 to Nito, set to swing, and he takes it outside. 1-2.
Well, they've got Wong up the middle defensively, and he's Tellez holding on the runner at first. There's a big hole right there to set up the first and third. Nito goes that way nicely.
1-2 coming. In there.
Strike right there. Nimmo doesn't like it. Sit down, son. That's an out. You can't look at a pitch like that.
Strike three! You're out! No soup for you!
No soup for you.
Borderline. I thought it could have been low. You can always say it's too close to take. It was low.
It was close. But again, Caratini bringing the glove up,
way up,
which is almost like an admission that it wasn't a strike. Just don't get it. So here's Canna, who's been plunked twice since coming in for the injured Nimmo.
Curveball in there for a strike. Annoying Crystal, too. Hello. Welcome in.
Canna did start the game. Nimmo left in the first inning with quad tightness. Canna got hit by a pitch in the third to set a Mets individual record. Got hit by a pitch in the fifth as the Mets tied the modern-day club record with their 105th hit by pitch. Tying run at first with one out, Lindor on deck. And Canna takes a borderline
Strike right there. Canna takes it.
Good pitch outside corner, Garrett. No, the red hot Lindor.
He had the big hit last night. Doubled his last time up today. Canna down in the count 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Second out of the inning. Flame Ledge is a Braves fan.
Almost not certain that Boxberger came to a complete pause on that. He kind of quick pitched from that belt. But a slider, just a little cutter.
So now it's left to Lindor. We got a base hit against Boxberger.
Let's see if he came to a stop here. Yeah, he did, but he shot
a quick pitch. He slide step.
Yep, he did.
All right, it's going to bring up Lindor. Runner on first. 2 outs here in the second.
Yorme still at first with 2 out. And Lindor
pops it up. Is it playable? No.
With his double in the 5th inning that has extended his hitting streak to 8 games. There's Matt Bush up in the Brewers bullpen. Council running a lot of guys out there back to back. Milner pitched last night, pitching again today. Same with Boxberger. Looks like the same will be the case with Bush. 0-1 to Lindor. And that's up and away. 1 out of 1. Not shifting against Lindor. Most teams do when he bats left-handed.
Popped up. That's in play.
A fair ball. Caratini goes out and makes the play.
Caratini, the catcher, goes out, makes the play. 7th inning stretch, everybody. Let's stretch it out a little bit. I'll be right back. catch, everyone. Love that.
While most drivers spend
Love that, love that.
from point A to B, in America, we're all about point X. That's why our most versatile BMW X-Range vehicles are proudly manufactured right here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. The BMW X-Range, your next X-Venture, starts here. Visit your local BMW center today for attractive lease and finance offers.
Home 7th inning. Taiwan Walker still out there chucking. And he misses low with a breaking ball to Jace Peterson, ball 1. Walker gave up the leadoff home run to Adames in the 6th. That's been the only run of the game. 80 pitches through 6 for Taiwan. And he misses
Ball
outside.
misses outside.
Jace Peterson is grounded out.
Don't want to start putting people on here.
Walker's given up only 4 hits. Walked 2, struck out 3, but on the short side right now.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
2-1. That's offense has failed to get rolling today against 4 Milwaukee pitchers. They've managed just 4 hits over 7 innings. And time's starting to run short. That fastball away, and it's 3-1. So Walker, who was working ahead of the count most of the day, fell behind Adames 3-1, gave up the home run. He walked to Les in the last inning. Now he's behind Peterson 3-1 to start the 7th. Peterson up in the bullpen. And that's ball 4, and Jace Peterson is on base.
Now we got a leadoff walk for Milwaukee.
Called on Nito twice.
So the leadoff walk is the 3rd of the game for Walker, who came into the day having not walked a batter in his previous 2 starts, and he looks a little perturbed as he gets set to face Victor Caratini. Caratini's 0 for 2. McNeil made a sliding catch on him back in the 2nd, then he popped up in the 5th. Escobar in on the grass at 3rd. Anderson a base-stealing threat, but like all of these Milwaukee runners against Walker, he is taking very short leads. Peterson has 11 steals and 12 tries this year.
Oh, back over. He's back. Throw to first. Curveball in there. That's a strike.
0-1. Caratini, a switch hitter, better right-hand hitter than left. Hitting just 218 from this side of the plate. Walker got a double play ball in the last inning from Renfroe. He could use another one.
That's a very good idea. Walker paying close attention to Peterson.
Bramwell hit hard. Base hit up the middle. First to third. We're going to have runners at the corners.
Fastball. Wanted it away. You see the glove hand move over the middle of the plate. Didn't get it away enough. And good hitting by Caratini. Good situational hitting. Setting up a 1st and 3rd.
What do you do if you're the Mets? How do you play your infield? Do you play for 2 and give up that 2nd run? Or do you play in?
You got 6 more outs. They're going to play back. It's a
They're going to play back. Give up the run.
Play, but they're going to play it back.
Going to go over the double play.
Gormley is coming in, and so is Lindor. Yeah. So they're going to play it 50-50.
Right, and that's the right move.
Here's Tyrone Taylor, and he lofts one to
Lost one to center. Base hit. 1 run's going to score. First and second here now with nobody out.
And it's 2-0 Milwaukee.
Here comes Buck. Buck's seen enough. Probably should have pulled it before this inning.
Just a little flare.
To be honest with you.
It has an RBI on it, on a ribeye steak. Unfortunate.
So Walker, who was right on top of things for the first 5, gives up a homer in the 6th, walks the leadoff hitter, and gives up a run in the 7th. He's out. Called to the bullpen, brought to you by Delta.
For those who start wearing sweaters when it's still 80, we've got the Blood Orange Dunkin' Refresher. Because it's time your summer gets a fall refresh. Fall hard with the Blood Orange Dunkin' Refresher. America runs on Dunkin'.
When you drive a Honda, you're driving with America's most fuel-efficient full-line automaker. Follow your adventures.
Trying to fix my fantasy league while we're sitting here. They all got to be in. I just realized I hadn't done them yet.
Or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Man, when all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game. And if you didn't bundle your home and auto insurance, well, all of this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate.
Always like this song.
Silver is accepted at 99% of places.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good time today. We're just hanging out doing some afternoon baseball. Always like to do that in the afternoon. Hang out with friends.
You need to be productive 24/7. One truck is up to the challenge. The Ford F-150. It's the only one available with a mobile generator.
What's up, AJ Show? How you doing?
And in the back. And the only one that's part of F-Series. The best-selling trucks for 45 years straight and counting. Custom order your new Ford F-150 and get $1,000 bonus cash. See details at buyfordnow.com.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free in-store or curbside pickup right in your neighborhood. Or get what you need delivered the very same day you order.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Now David Peterson was thrust into the bullpen, made his first outing over the weekend against the Pirates, and now put in a rough situation. The Mets already down 2-0, 2 runners on and nobody out. Mets are looking for the bunt from Garrett Mitchell, the number 9 hitter, left on left. Warner's pitching in. Mitchell
There's a
squares,
bunt strike. Oh, called it a ball. Wow. Doing all right. Sick of these dang Astros beating up my Rays. Well, yeah. And you're going to see them in the playoffs, so
Dan Merzel.
That's something, right?
All over him. He just said awful.
Caratini, the runner at second, no speed there. Taylor, the runner at first.
Ball outside, 2-0.
Peterson, that's 2-0.
Pete charging.
Throw a strike. Let him give you an out. That's key.
The 6th and couldn't get an out in the 7th.
This is a dicey pitch right here. You're 2-0, and he could give him a hit sign because it might be a good pitch to hit, but I doubt it.
Pushes a bunt foul.
Yeah, you're just hoping for a run. I get you. That's for sure.
Slice the base hit to the left of the 5th. And now facing the left-hander, and where it counts as so far, has asked him to bunt on each of the first 3 pitches. Squaring again, and he bunts it to third.
Bunts it to third. Only play is first. They just get the out.
He forgot how fast Mitchell was.
One away.
He almost lost the play by looking at second base. Sack goes 5-4, moving the runners to second and third.
Well, you don't mind bunting it hard as long as you get it down to third base line and force the third baseman to vacate. Infield in.
Christian Yelich at the plate. Takes the fastball low for ball 1, 98 miles an hour from Peterson. Let's talk about Starters going to the bullpen where their velocity plays up. And he's in a spot where he really needs a strikeout against a contact hitter in Yelich. And this is inside.
Yeah, it was a nice bunt right down the third base line. Yelich up there, 2-0. 1 out, runners on second and third here.
The hottest hitter in the lineup is on
bottom of the 7th, I believe. Yep.
There's nobody up behind Peterson who would have to face Adames anyway. That would be his third batter. Caratini at third takes a decent fly ball to get him home. And Yelich swinging
a miss.
It's 2-1.
And he pulled off that one. He wanted to pull. But that's a big run on third base right there. Pitchers love the outside corner when they're in trouble.
Ball down low.
Slider off the plate. Now it's 3-1. Peterson adjusting to this new role, jumping into the fire with runners on base. Behind Yelich, 3-1.
3-1 to Yelich. Fouled that off. Went right down the middle. He missed it.
Full count.
There was a pitch to hit right there, and Yelich just got that long swing. Not able to square it up.
Well, Peterson for the year, 122 strikeouts in 101 innings. And he dearly needs a strikeout right now. 3-2 coming to Yelich. Struck him out.
Struck out Yelich. Wow. That's a big strikeout. Sit down, son. That was impressive right there.
Wow.
Yelich bucket, pulling off. Not a chance to cover the outside corner.
Well, now you got to walk Adames and pitch to Tellez.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, Adames is the hottest hitter in the lineup by far, and the Mets have already made the indication he's going to get first base. And they'll bring up the left-hand hitter Tellez.
They're going to load the bases with 2 outs. Go lefty on lefty.
Grasso, who has not yet appeared in this series. Grasso will be the pinch hitter, giving them a right-hand batter against Peterson.
Bases loaded, 2 outs here. Bottom of 7.
Very interesting. You pinch hit with a guy with 32 home runs.
He's only hit 4 of them against lefties.
Right. And he hasn't been swinging the bat good this series. Drew Smith.
Well, I don't think they can get Drew ready quick enough to bring him in to face Grasso. But he will be ready perhaps for Renfroe, who would follow if Grasso keeps the inning going.
Or picks the 8th.
Drew was just activated from the injured list yesterday after a couple of months on the sidelines with a lat injury. So Grasso, the former Tampa Bay Ray, will come to bat with the bases loaded and 2 out. Apparently, enough time was wasted that they feel as though Drew is ready. Because
Buck's going to go to the bullpen again.
To take Peterson out and bring Smith in. So after not throwing a pitch in a major league game in 2 months, Drew Smith, if he does come in, will come right into the fire. And Buck is wasting a little more time here.
Buck's taking as much time as he can.
With home plate umpire Dan Marzell. We'll see.
And now the indication goes to the bullpen, and Drew is coming into the game.
Well, he was stalling as long as he could.
Yep. So they didn't get Drew up until the pinch hitter appeared on deck, and he's coming into the game to face Grasso. We'll be right back.
All right, pitch and change, everybody. Pitch and change.
The Volkswagen Taos, German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your tri-state Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about our vehicle lineup.
The all-new 2 for $5 menu at Sonic. Choose a Fritos chili cheese wrap, small jumbo popcorn chicken, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Just $5. The 2 for $5 menu, only at Sonic or in the app.
Sometimes fantasy drives me nuts. It's like trying to make decisions.
The City Custom Cash Card automatically adjusts to earn you more cash back in your top eligible spend category, like restaurants.
That's amazing. It's my day off.
You don't have to choose a spending category.
Can I get the pancake triple play?
Or activate anything to earn.
Yo, no way!
Your cash back automatically
I'll take a chance,
adjusts
I
for
think.
you.
Great, because we are not going anywhere after this.
Earn 5% cash back that automatically adjusts to your top eligible spend category. Up to $500 spent each billing cycle with the City Custom Cash Card.
Oh.
Put it in the books.
Put it in the books.
A Cadillac is more than a statement. It's a celebration of self-expression and a declaration of your independence. So choose to be bold and choose to be exactly who you are. Get 2.99% APR for 60 months with 500 purchase allowance on the 2022 Cadillac XT4, XT5, and XT6. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
All right, Drew Smith coming in this pitch, everybody.
Drew Smith took a big league mound. It was July 24th against San Diego. Big part of the Mets bullpen, especially the first couple of months. Coming back from a lat injury and jumping right into the fire. Bases loaded, 2 out. That's down 2-0. Mike Brasso, the pinch hitter. Caratini at third, Taylor at second, Adames at first with 2 out. A run home in the inning. Peterson got 2 outs. And now Smith trying to get the third. And Brasso swings at the first
Swings
pitch.
at the first pitch, fouls it off.
Nothing in 1.
Nice slider, first pitch.
Brasso trying to get a big hit here. Kind of put this one out of whack.
See the splits on Brasso, much better against lefties than righties. Slider was the pitch that took Drew to a new level this year. He was a fastball cutter, curveball guy in the past, but started incorporating the slider this year. It's been his go-to pitch. First 2 months of the season, he was as effective as any reliever the Mets had. And Brasso
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Good fastball.
And some life. It's been a series for returns from injury. Scherzer, McGill, and now Smith. Ahead on Brasso 0-2.
Fouls that one off.
Brasso spent 3 years in Tampa Bay, but he's been lamely used in his first year in Milwaukee. Just 126 at bats. Down in the count 0-2 to Drew Smith.
Fouls it off again.
98-mile-an-hour fastball from Drew. Again, the 0-2.
Oh my God! That may be way out of there, and it is. Grand slam! What an effort! What an effort in left by McNeil, leaping at the wall trying to catch it. Just made it over. This game is way out of reach. And I think McNeil is hurt again.
To break it open for the Brewers.
Wow!
Wow! Slider, right there, and not much of a follow through. Short swing, and I'm glad Jeff did not damage any part of his body right there.
Looked like he hurt his right hand grabbing on that chain link fence. 6th home run of the year for Brasso.
Wow.
It's been a painful day for McNeil. But this inning exploding on the
Strike
base.
right there.
After Walker couldn't retire a batter, Peterson came in and got 2 outs. And Drew Smith got ahead of his first batter in 2 months, but Brasso crushing one.
Ball down low, 1-0.
For the day. 6-0 Milwaukee. See Holden shaking that right hand. He got that caught on that chain link in front of the scoreboard.
I don't never like chain link fence.
Pops that one up.
Flies one out to right.
That'll end the 7th.
Aikman steadies.
One batter, too late for the Mets fans.
Not before the Brewers put up a 5 spot, capped by Mike Brosso's pinch hit grand slam. 6-0 Brewers after 7.
I don't care who you are. I'm coming after you.
Wow, what an inning.
The name on the back of your jersey. I'm coming. That's my mentality. No matter who I face, we're just going to grind you until you break.
She was supposed to be the one.
I used to believe in the one. And then I
Another
realized
weird commercial.
there's plenty of savings in the sea.
What?
Amazon has daily deals, so every day is a chance to meet the deal that catches your eye, that shakes your soul, that changes your destiny. I'm going to go check on those tater tots.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
Dear Mirror, how do I see myself? I see power. I see a tech-savvy ride. I see generous cargo. And I see value that rides strong. Let's go. Highlander.
Get 2.49% APR financing for a full 48 months on the fuel-efficient Highlander with seating for up to 8. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Seems like things are very complicated these days. Are you sure you're doing that right? No. That's why Spectrum Mobile
Dumb
makes
commercial.
mobile easy with unlimited data.
You sure you're doing that right? Nah.
$29.99 a month per line when you get 2 or
Not
more.
at all, not doing
no
it right.
added taxes, no hidden fees, and no contracts. Just $29.99. It's simple. Just a coffee.
Decaf, half calf, cloud roasted.
I'll just do a water then.
Artisanal water, spring water, babbling brook.
One simple. Get unlimited data and nationwide 5G for $29.99. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
There's a lot of running backs that
Maria
don't get much
Moreno
points.
will have a full recap of the Mets Brewers matinee when we see you tonight.
Mets are back in action Friday night when they travel.
All right, top of the 8th here. Mets get ready to go hit.
8 years they'll go to the Coliseum. Our coverage begins at 9 o'clock Friday on SNY. Our Verizon player profile for the upcoming series. 30-year-old Seth Brown getting a chance to play more than he ever has before. He's responded with a big year, 23 home runs for the left-hand batter. Well, Mike Brasso stays in the game to play first base after his pinch hit grand slam.
Delivers for his skipper.
And Brent Suter, who worked a 1-2-3 inning last night, will come in to pitch for Milwaukee. So the Mets now down by a half dozen. Jeff McNeil leads off in the 8th.
First pitch, that's a strike to McNeil. He's been beat up pretty much throughout the day. Trying to figure out who's going to win the Cleveland-Pittsburgh game. I can't figure that out right now.
Left and back goes the third base.
Does Pittsburgh win on the road there? I don't know. One out here.
McNeil, jamming his leg, trying to catch a pop-up, running into the fence, trying to grab the grand slam. And he's taking it over at the plate as well. It's been a painful day for the Mets all the way around. Their offense has gotten nothing going against 5 Milwaukee pitchers. They lost Nimmo to injury in the first inning. McNeil getting banged up on the day when the Mets were presented an opportunity with the Braves finally losing a game. They're 5 outs away from dropping one themselves. Tyler McGill gets up in the Mets bullpen now. Here's Alonso's gone 0 for 3 today. And he nubs one back to the mound.
Back to the mound. Soft tapper. Alonso's out. That's the softest ball I've ever seen Alonso hit in my life. Just enough time to play it. Hard line drive, but soft enough to make the play.
mean, that's the kind that just kind of fool you. You think it's hit harder than it is.
So 2 out and nobody on now. Mark Vientos will back for Daniel Vogelback. Vientos got a start at DH yesterday, went 0 for 4. 1 for 18 to start his big league career.
Krieger, what's up? Welcome in.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Change up blown away. 2-2. Tyler Naquin would be next. It's fouled away. Aaron Ruff's coming out on deck to bat for Naquin if the inning continues. Well, the Brewers, if they can win this game, have a chance perhaps to pick up some ground of the Phillies, who play tonight at home against Toronto. After getting
Yep, everybody's fighting for playoff action right here. It's the race to the postseason. Last 2 weeks here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Vientos up there. Top of the 8th.
This is a game that they have needed badly. Vientos
Pops it up.
Ground run still out of play.
Out of play.
But that'll get him a 2 back before the Phillies play.
Elon, what's up? Listening while at work. Well, welcome in, my friend. Thank you for listening.
Full count to Vientos.
Pops it up, foul again, out of play.
Well, it's been a tag team affair for the Brewers today. 5 pitchers have combined to hold the Mets scoreless on 4 hits. The starter, Adrian Hauser, went 4 2/3 after Ashby gave him just 2 innings last night, and that changeup misses high for ball 4.
Ball 4, he walked him.
2-out walk.
2-out walk there.
That's a base runner in the 8th, and Darren Ruff will bat for Tyler Naquin.
Darren Ruff coming up.
If you look at the last 2 days for the Mets, really, their offenses have been confined to 2 swings.
Correct.
Alonso hit a 3-run homer and Lindor a grand slam last night, but the Mets only had 4 hits in that game, and they've had only 4 hits in this game. And now Ruff pinch hitting, takes an ugly hack at a fastball, 0-1. Ruff pinch hit last night and drew a walk. It was the first of the 3 walks that Taylor Rogers gave up in front of Lindor's grand slam. Which is a corner of its own 2. To Ruff. Eduardo Escobar would be next. This was a scoreless game till the bottom of the 6th when Willie Adames homered. And then the Brewers put up 5 in the 7th.
Fouls that one off again.
Looked like they were on the verge of getting out of the inning. And 2-0. An 0-2 count to Mike Rosso. His first at bat in the series. And Rosso delivered a grand
Brian,
slam
Sports
to
and
pitch
Entertainment, what's up?
to break this
Welcome
game
in.
open. And Ruff goes
Swing and a
down.
miss, strike 3. Ruff goes down. Middle of the 8th. We'll be right back here in just a moment. Check out our good friend Sam Welby if you like Toronto Blue Jay baseball or Maple Leaf hockey. Sam Welby, the experience, doing sports on his channel, doing a great job. We appreciate Sam.
Everything.
For all your weather needs, look to Weather or Not with Jesse on Instagram. Daily weather reports, watches, warnings, storm photos, and more. Jesse covers them all. If you would like a weather report for your area, contact Jesse today on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or email.
Jean-Claire Wise Travel is an upscale travel design and consulting firm specializing in curating ultra-luxurious travel destinations designed specially for business professionals, focusing to deliver the once-in-a-lifetime experience that will create lasting memories, encompassing adventures in Europe or the Americas, luxurious river cruises, relaxing beach getaways, or detailed trips to Disney locations worldwide. Jean-Claire Wise Travel personalizes the experience. What rich and exciting moments do you want to create for yourself this year? Well, start writing your story with Jean-Claire Wise Travel today.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
All those great, fantastic people. All their direct links right there in the chat for you to do it.
Let's go again. It's just super impressive.
That's fun to watch.
That's part of his art form. He makes the guys feel comfortable.
It's a great collective team effort.
We'll take it. Well, your city
Sitting here trying to work on the stream, text with that crazy, excuse me. I'm trying to work on the stream, text with that crazy Disney lady, and call this. It's crazy right now. I wish I had more time to commit.
Saturday afternoon, Max Scherzer Sunday afternoon.
Family always
makes his
first.
second appearance, coming back off 3 months on the injured list.
Comma, but I love you, and we're all behind you. Comma, I'm ninja in your chat a lot.
And that game was 5-0 at that time. And there you see his numbers, so they're getting him some work.
Darren Ruff stays in right field after pinch hitting. Colton Wong leads off in the last of the 8th for Milwaukee.
We'll keep pushing your channel over here until you get to 100K.
Wong is 0 for 3 today. 2 big swings for the Brewers. The leadoff home run by Adames in the 6th. This grand slam by Brasso in the 7th. Very similar to the way the Mets won last night on 2 big swings in the 6th and 7th. Alonso and Lindor. 2-0 to Wong. Jace
Yeah, that looks good with the Jean-Claire trade. Jesse, thank you. I just looked at that. I like the way that looks. Ball outside, 3-0. Throw strikes, McGill. Jeff in the zone. Jeff is in the zone with us.
23-9 against the Central coming into today. And even with a loss today, 23-10 would be quite a domination.
There's a strike, 3-1.
McGill's got a heavy ball, too. Throws hard, and it's a heavy ball.
I don't have either one, but, I mean, you would think the Brewers, Jeff, they're up 6-0.
I can just tell.
You would think they're going to win. There's only an inning left. I don't ever have anybody. I just call the games and have fun, unless it's my team. And I cheer for them, good, bad, or indifferent, you know?
That's like the best
Alexa, zip it.
we've had all year. You said don't ask me, and I didn't ask you. Well,
Alexa off.
Right for the Mets today. No offense. A couple of big home runs against them. Injury to Nimmo. McNeil getting banged up, although he has stayed in.
Ground ball to third. Up with it clean. Over to first. There's an out. One away here.
There has been one victory posted.
Are you a fan of either one of these teams, Jeff?
It was
I can't remember, buddy.
achieved in come-from-behind fashion. It was Steve Gilbs as the Polish sausage winning the sausage race. And there will never be a bigger win in Steve's
Blue Jays, that's right.
What he achieved today.
Blue
It's
Jays.
like a George Costanza. I'm out. I'm out. But I was thinking of you guys the whole time down that finishing kick.
And you didn't get on the inside lane. You had to win it on the outside.
Well, they have very strict rules about where your lane is, and you're not allowed to switch lanes until you round home plate. So
look at you.
I mean, I know. Look at me.
I mean, the chorizo had you, and you just out-kicked him to the finish. That was very impressive.
Again, it was all about you guys. I felt like
ball down low, 1-1.
And I had to do it.
To
I just
McGill.
pulled it out.
All right, now you have to describe for us what it's like wearing that costume and how close you came to tipping.
I don't work at all, Jeff.
About an inning's worth.
I don't work at all, buddy. Why do you ask that?
But they tell you, you see everybody holding their arms really close because they tell you to.
I don't work at all.
hug that costume, otherwise the head is
Life
going
doesn't
to
let me do that.
bobble forward and
1-2,
back.
1-2 here.
It's the case. I mean, it's very, very top heavy. And I will say this about the chorizo, just to give them a little bit of a break. And I know, Keith, if you ever did it, that would have been yours. The chorizo, because of the sombrero, is 15 pounds heavier.
Oh, wow.
Off the glove of McGill. Barehanded by
Barehanded the first. What a play at second.
That's a Luis
Nice
Guillaume
job.
Special off the carom with the Baron.
I have help doing that.
Play.
I have other people that help me.
This ball was going up the middle for a base hit.
I have a whole executive producer team of people that help.
Jeez. That's just a fine play.
All right, I got two more things for you, Steve. One is, how do we know for sure it was you and not a ringer?
I can show you what I'm wearing right now, and you can match it up with the Polish sausage, the legs. That's one.
The door goes back to grab it to retire the sign.
There's a pop-up. That'll end the eighth.
Have any energy left for the rest of the road.
But thank you for the compliment, Jeff.
No, shut me down. I'm
For
actually
our
flying back
channel,
to New York
our
tomorrow.
team.
See ya.
This was your final act on the road trip, and it was a beauty.
Hey, Jesse, are you in here? I imagine you are. I'm sure you're still doing something. Yeah, Nick, welcome in, buddy. He says, good afternoon, Pete and everyone. Top picks for tonight. Good job. I like that, Nick. I like what you did. Jesse, can we change on contact? Can we make the background for the words that say to contact Pete McDivitt Show? Can we make the background black instead of gray? Would that be feasible? I think it blends a little bit with the top. I want it to pop a little bit more. And the last thing is on the TikTok thing, can you make the D in my name capital so it matches everything else? This website really looks fantastic. Jesse, we were blessed to have someone, Dave from FPE, help me start it out. And I'm grateful to Dave for the time and energy he put in here. And I thank him for helping me get started. He did a great job helping me get started, and he's doing other things. Jesse has really just come in like a frickin' battering ram and just crushed everything. It looks so good. Yeah, we use Wix, Jeff. If you're looking at our website, we use Wix. She is our website webmaster. It's real simple. PeteMcDevittShow.com. Pete, all one word. PeteMcDevittShow.com. Here, I'll put it in the chat for you. Simple. There you go. It's right there. It's simple.
Right now, long odds plus 20,000. And that'll officially do it for me until after Jets Week 3 win over the Bengals. I'll see you back next week on Tuesday, guys.
I'm turning off your microphone now, Steve, because, you know, I can't really trust that you're not going to have any more to say. See, he stopped talking.
They cut his mic.
Again, best interaction of the year. Ninth inning.
That's down 6-0. Jake Cousins comes in to try and close it out for the Brewers. Eduardo Escobar has gone 0 for 3 today. And he takes.
Jesse, I'd also like one other thing. Under our team, I'd like yours to be changed. I would like it to say, under yours, to say, Discord director and webmaster. That's what I would like it to say. I want yours to say that Discord director, webmaster, and moderator lead. Because Tina's our moderator director, you're our moderator lead. You two kind of work together. So I'd like your because of what you're doing with this website and what you're doing with Discord, I'd like it to have a little bit more polish under your name. So I'd like it to say under your title, Discord director, webmaster, and moderator team lead. That's what I would say. Like it to say. Please. Needs to have a little bit more polish.
Don't forget.
Welcome in, Alex. First guy strikeout here, top of the ninth.
Todd Zeal will have all the interviews, all the highlights, all
Sorry,
the
guys. I saw a couple things I want to get tweaked. Jesse's leaving soon for some well-deserved vacation, and I'm not going to bother her on her vacation.
On Friday night, coverage begins at 9 o'clock. The day game Saturday and Sunday.
This website really looks fantastic.
It takes outside. I haven't been to Oakland in a long time. It's the last time the Mets went. I didn't go. That was 2014. So I think the last time I was there was 2005. And it was a dump then. Can't even imagine what it's like.
It's an old stadium.
Foul ball, 1-1. Guillorme up there. He's 0 for 2 today. One out here in the ninth.
I'm not really concerned about that. I'm more concerned about the sewage and the rats, to be quite honest. Here's your Geico Sports Night coming up tonight at 11 o'clock. We'll have all the injury updates on the Mets in addition to the Giants. See how Brandon Nimmo is, see how Jeff McNeil is coming out of this game. Inside to Guillorme 2-1. I mean, they tell me that there are actually rat traps on the press level to try and keep the vermin out.
Strike, 2-2. Did we set up a copy of the Hall of Fame so I can work on that? Is that already done? I can work on that while you're gone.
The rodents chew the wires. Yes, and anything that knocks us off the air, is a problem.
They need to move.
I mean, we have rats in New York, but not at Citi Field. We're a ratless facility. 2-2 coming. Guillorme has to move.
Oh, did he get hit? He got hit.
Base. And that one sets the record. That's 106.
You got it, Tim.
Should we play some celebratory music? Da 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 da. Number 106.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Of Guillorme, and that's
I'm going to start working on that next week.
Major League record. Third time the Mets have been hit today. Cannon was struck the first 2 times.
Everything else is absolutely fantastic.
It's
I love it.
on the cake. Did Buck hit the ball?
Yes.
And is he going to get it authenticated? He wants it. He knows it's the record. He's going to get it authenticated. Yep, that's it. History, right there. He's funny. Here's Nito with 1 out and 1 on.
Swing and a miss. That's a strike.
For 3 today, so he's got a 7-game hitting streak on the line. Just make sure you get it authenticated, bud. I get that little hologram on it.
Actually, that could go in the Citi Field.
Mets Hall of Fame,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Line drive, base hit up the middle. Take it away. It's going to be a double play. What a play by Milwaukee. Wow. Big win for the Brewers today, everybody. Big win for the Brewers today. That's something. Jeff in the zone, thank you for being here. Jesse, thank you for being here. David Chappelle, Tiki Man Tim, thank you for being here today. T. Marie's Place, thank you for being here. Thank you, most importantly, to our moderators for helping us keep everything clean. Thank you to our members for your generosity, for your loyalty to the channel. Thank you, every person that's hit subscribe, for your loyalty to our channel. Patrick, thank you for being here today. Nick, thank you for being here today. It's been a fun game to call. We'll be live again tomorrow with NFL football, Browns and the Steelers. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with our NFL Pick'em show, 7 to 8. We'll be live. Thank you, Angel Minter. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lila Rose. We will be live back on baseball on Friday night for the Orioles and Astros, I think it is who they're playing, which should be interesting as well. It's going to get hot and heavy with baseball over the next couple weeks. We will be doing a lot of it with the playoffs coming. So as we finish off, I'm going to have a brand new sign-off that I'm going to try to do and try to do this right every sports show that I do. That's going to be my goal that I do. So we'll see if I can get this right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Joey's World. We're all just living in it. This stream and the game is in the books. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night.